engage yín kó lè dùn.
Oh, they engage me right now. After no, my engage me. It's like a press conference. I'm a journalist for me in a press conference.
Yomi, she said she has one information that nobody has. Let her give us that information.
Yomi, ma taking bed down. Investigate case in Nigeria now. No journalist touch this case. Yomi, not one journalist investigated this case. Investigated now. Some of the critical investigations to Olokpa at because Olokpa didn't me on in Canada. Was 17 murders. Tomo concept and more up. Ejekin sorry.
Let's talk.
25%. Should I go on?
Tell you the
Please, go ahead.
11. The email that Ayilara wrote to somebody in the federal was forwarded to me. It was leaked. I cannot post it. It's very confidential, but I spoke about it in a tweet. And I spoke about it in my last mobile video that I did yesterday, 2 days ago. Toba will page me. Mo share investigations. Mo de ri gbogbo won te pe won ti solve won. Ọmọ tó kú lájà, tí Killer Boy pa. Mo discover pé Bobo to pa to was Sierra Leone, on send 500k every month, baby mama in Abuja. He was free there. Mo gbe ti bá mi ṣe síbẹ̀, mo gbe ti mo bá síbẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn cases tó ti cold. Ó jà mọ̀ now Yomi, cold cases ní gbogbo ẹ̀. I put the spotlight on the governor and
it's the same thing that was going to happen, that is happening with Mohbad's case. It was getting cold, and we're going to make it out, draw the right attention to it.
It's cold now. It is cold. What I basically did those 5 videos was I wanted to put the spotlight on the governor and the Lagos State Police Command. The Lagos State Police Command are not solving murder case. Mo de fi Selina Tafiba náà síbẹ̀. Selina Tafiba, Tolori Andrew, tí yẹn pa wọ́n síbi kan, mo bi tó wà deni, ọmọ Ghana yẹn, mo bi tó wà deni. Kí ni IGP kọ? IGP ní kó gbé high power investigation jáde. Káyọ̀dé ní kó ṣe lé kó ṣe yẹn. Gbogbo iṣẹ́ tí Káyọ̀dé wà lórí WhatsApp níbi bá ti máa ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. Káyọ̀dé is Káyọ̀dé Ẹgbẹ́tókù, Dr. Káyọ̀dé Ẹgbẹ́tókù to the rest of you. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi ni Káyọ̀dé, Olúwàgbémi ní airport nígbà tí Tinubu jẹ́ governor in 2006. Wọ́n ní CSO Tinubu is now the IGP. I was telling you that all these cases are not being solved. Lagos State Police Command is messed up. Want to compromise pẹ̀lú owó àti bribes. So let me tell you this part. Email yẹn was now forwarded, but when Trump purged computer Ayilara, ẹni yẹn wá forward email yẹn sí mi. Oluweni, I got your email from your Facebook page. I think you should have this and keep it forever. It is up to you if you want to leak it. I'm not going to leak it because of the person that was written. This is what Ayilara wrote. On the Mohbad case, I think KemiDrKemiLawren is the best investigative journalist this country has. She has literally solved the case. Email here was his exit from Lagos State to go and do CP in Akwa Ibom. But she calling here only on the Mohbad case. I think KemiDrKemiLawren is the best investigative journalist this country has. She has literally solved the Mohbad case. In other words, mo ti solve. She be November 30th, mo gbé 6-page report mi lẹ̀ fún wọn. Ní Toronto, bí mi ṣe máa ń fún Toronto police náà ní nǹkan tẹ́mi find nìyẹn. L'America àti Canada, àwọn investigation journalists, they work with the police side by side. I knew I solved the case and I tweeted it on November 30. Wunmi kpai Mohbad. Wunmi kpai Mohbad. Now, Yomi gbọ́ mi o. Ẹ̀mẹ́fà ni mo kọ sórí tweet kan. So, mo wá gbé tweet yẹn, mo screenshot ẹ̀, mo wá gbé lọ sí Instagram. Big mistake. Instagram Meta, wọ́n wá lọ pick up word pa ìyẹn, ṣó yẹ. Wọ́n pick it up so many times. Wọ́n kàn block me for 3 months of monetization. Mo dẹ̀ pariwo ẹ̀. Mo náà block nítorí pé mo tweet pé èèyàn pààyàn. 3 months mi ò rí monetization. Owó mi tún lọ, mo dẹ̀ continue láti ṣiṣẹ́. Mo close case Mohbad ní November 30th. But ìgbà tí wọ́n gbé toxicology lọ America, ṣe rántí gbogbo run around ta ṣe, tí wọ́n gbé toxicology kan jáde, Cable NG ló post ẹ o. They posted it in April-May. Cable NG ló post ẹ o. Àárọ̀ ọjọ́ yẹn tèmi rí, èmi ní this is not real, it's fake. Mo sọ o that the freeze ní máa bọ̀. àṣẹ live Daddy Freeze àwọn èèyàn tún bá mi jà lórí Daddy Freeze àwọn daft Nigerians wọ́n bú mi wọ́n ní mi ò mọ̀ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ pa. Are you not the one that said he could have died from drug overdose? Nigerians are daft. Nígbà tí èèyàn sọ pé somebody could have died of drug overdose nígbà tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kú 24 hours. Ṣé nǹkan tá a máa ń pè ní update kan yẹn? A news update means something has changed and it's been updated. Ẹ̀yin ṣì wà lọ́rọ̀ drug overdose. Owó wa ti ṣe press conference o tó ti name nurse àti gbogbo yẹn o tó lóun ti detain nurse o. Òun ti lọ táwọn CP bá ti kúrò Lagos State wọn ò kí ẹ̀ mọ́. Ẹ wo bójú mọ́sù ṣe kúrò ńgbà tọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ ní tickets bá ti wà high profile ìgbà yẹn náà máa kúrò. Bóun ha ṣe lọ sí Interpol nìyẹn. At the end of the day kí ni mo sọ lórí Freeze? Diphenhydramine is not marketed in Nigeria in 50 milligrams injection. Kí n lò. Tó bá máa rí diphenhydramine nínú anything, cough syrup ọmọdé ni and it's 10 milligrams, 12.5 milligrams. I'm a pharmacist. Ẹ wá sọ fún mi pé.
Ṣé possible kọ́ smuggle ẹ̀ wọlé?
Téèyàn bá tiẹ̀ smuggle ẹ̀ wọlé, ta ló gún Mohbad ní diphenhydramine 50? Ṣebí nurse la máa sọ pé ó gún. Okay, but it was not in the pack. In gbogbo àwọn ampoules tán kó níbẹ̀ fún evidence. It was not there.
Technical question, following. Very technical question.
Go ahead.
From what the police said about the nurse, let's assume the truth. Nurse it pé that means pé nurse ti admit pé òun lòun gún Mohbad lábẹ́rẹ́.
Yeah.
That means the murder weapon is the injection, and that means Mohbad went into any shock and he passed away in the process.
I wouldn't say that.
Of course.
I wouldn't say the murder weapon was a drug because the drug.
No, the syringe. The police said they recovered it.
The syringe of what?
Tofi gulabere.
A syringe is just a syringe. It's a needle at the end of it and a plastic thing to deliver any drug you want into somebody's body.
That was used to take, but I eventually took somebody's life because that was what they believe. That's why she was named the prime suspect.
Wait. I'm a pharmacist. Syringe kì í pààyàn. Oògùn tó wà nínú syringe ló máa ń pààyàn. However, oògùn tí ọlọ́pàá.
Tí bá fi syringe yẹn fi poison bẹ́ẹ̀ mo fi ẹ̀ bọ̀ a máa ń rí tó pé èèyàn lè fi poison sínú syringe. So what is substance? Ó lè pààyàn. Tó fi inject yẹn pa.
Poison ló máa pa ẹ́ but nǹkan tọ́lọ́pàá sọ kọ́ nìyẹn.
Mo sọ pé kíní tí èyí sọ yẹn tó bá jẹ́ pé òun nìyẹn fi sínú syringe yẹn tó wá ó yẹ kí mo sọ that is the weapon that was used.
Yeah, but the police clarified what went into the syringe. They listed 9 drugs. They listed
How did they know?
One
They never ran a test on those syringe. They only followed what the nurse said.
Yomi, during the press conference, má gbàgbé pé mi nìkan ni mo cover press conference live. Gbogbo Nigeria wà lórí Instablog wọn ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀. Èmi ni mo pé Instablog when this thing is running live. Mo pé Freeze ó ti parí. But then they posted it on YouTube. Now listen, 9 drugs were injected into Mohbad. There's nothing wrong with the 9 drugs. They were all appropriate for somebody with a deep wound, a cut, a stab. Okay, they were all consistent. In fact, girl yẹn ó kọ́ school ẹ̀ dáadáa. The only thing to get yẹn ò ṣe Ogedengbe is that kò lè administer a loan. Auxiliary nurse ni she should have an RN with her. A registered nurse should be doing it. I mean, she should be doing it with a registered nurse present. The reason is because registered nurse in Kolomamo, I be doctor. That's why Tekpe, we come back to you. No, Yomi will come back to you in a second now. There's a reason Tekpe, Gbogbo nǹkan tí Fèyíṣayọ̀ Ògèdèngbé inject Mohbad was actually the right drugs. But
you cannot until check what I mean. She said she did. No lab test confirmed, number one, or no toxicology yet confirmed those things were even found in Mohbad's body.
But yeah, well, they show the toxicology at this stage. But listen to this, what I'm trying to say. What Owonha has said at the press conference
How would they confirm issue?
You know, Owonha had 2 doctors working with the team. Only this team I want to match the investigation on Mohbad. What Owonha said at the press conference was that the drug that most likely caused the reaction that killed Mohbad was the ceftriaxone, an antibiotic, a broad-spectrum antibiotic. Anybody can have anaphylaxis to ceftriaxone. This is the mistake to Fèyíṣe ni pé she did not work under the supervision of a doctor or a nurse that's registered. Now, why was she doing? I discussed in America now with American pharmacists and all that. Why was she dispensing the drug in a home setting? Okay, the pharmacist I spoke to.
She vitals. She vitals.
She vitals. Ó lè ti ṣe Yomi. Nǹkan tó wà important. Yomi, nǹkan tó wà important ni. Okay, remember there's a trick there. Mohbad ti kú, but àwọn tó wà ń ta ò mọ̀. Okay, kíní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ sí mi in Port Harcourt prison. An inmate had already died, but the doctor said all the other inmates will go crazy, that I must pretend with him, since I'm the pharmacist, that this girl is still alive. What you call blood pressure?
I'm not saying Mohbad was not there before the nurse arrived. In reality, I'm talking about what they package for us.
Okay.
And I'm trying to ask you that.
Yomi, hear me out. Only hear me out. Surely self-triaxone, right? Okay. Oh man, cause anaphylactic reaction. But is that what caused the anaphylactic reaction in Mohbad? Was it an anaphylactic reaction? A medical doctor told the woman had this. So to understand. Now, what we need to now know is, why was that drug being dispensed in a non-clinical setting? To ba ma fún yàn ní self-triaxone, on láti wà prepared pẹ̀lú epinephrine no. Feyo epinephrine nínú gbogbo nǹkan tó gbé wá. Ṣé pé Feyo really gbé first aid kit wá. Ó rán spending abẹ́nìkan lọ sí pharmacy every day ní every minute. Ó rán wọn lọ sí pharmacy tó wà ní corner ní. Ká ló ní first aid kit ní epinephrine á wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Now, ẹni tó máa give àwọn blood pressure antibiotics bẹ́ẹ̀ must be in a clinical setting no. Because your mima cut me up. Just explain when you're on the layman's term. If the patient has anaphylaxis in a house and they're not in a clinical setting, once in hospital, once in a clinic, patient you
already confirmed that she met Mohbad there.
She was working outside her license. She was doing what a doctor or a registered nurse should be doing, and she was doing it without their supervision. So it brings a clue to a detective or an investigating journalist. Why was it being done in the home? Because they did not want to go to the hospital. That's the clue there. Clayton te fell out hospital kini wumi hide. You be telling me to be clue yen. Now, but I worry boile yoyomi, but I worry toxicology test in April, May. Ngote mi question two of the drugs listed. Ogun méjì péré no list no e. Orúkọ America de no lo. One ni diphenhydramine 50 injection. One ni acetaminophen. Ìyẹn ni red flag tèmi kọ́kọ́ rí. Mo ní this is not Mohbad's toxicology. Hello, wo daddy freeze na freeze man save gbogbo videos e. Mo ní this is not Mohbad, it's fake, it's fake. Àwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bú mi ní live, wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí flag live. It was not Mohbad, I was correct. Yomi o gbọ́ ní September ní August September tí Lagos sọ pé toxicology ti finally dé Latin America. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Kí ló kọ́kọ́ rò ńgbà tó gbọ́ yẹn? O rò pé èwo la wá rí ní May and June, èwo la rí ní April and May. I said it was fake. Èmi wá lọ bá wọn cable engine wọn ò dá mi lò. Cable engine.
Right. What happened? Ask me that. All right. Hey, come on, sir. Now, why would she come back?
Is it a network? What happened?
Maybe it's a network.
No, but if she's trying to come up, you won't have space for her.
Huh?
If she wants to come up again, you won't have space for her.
Who dropped? Did they drop her?
No, maybe it's a network. That's what I'm saying. If it's a network, maybe it's a network.
Check if she's come back. Eka, we are network on it. Eka, no. Adedoyin, are you there?
Hello, how are you, Mr. Yomi?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
I have a question for you, and that was why I came up. Is it okay for me to ask my question, please?
No, go ahead if it's
okay. So my question is this: I've heard you talked about the CCTV, and I think I've had it for so long, and I think I have a question in regards to the CCTV.
He's back.
I'm inviting her.
So
first of all, it's okay.
No, she owe you and
Go
Ben.
on.
Let me see.
Bring her up. Go
Okay.
on. Go on,
Okay.
madam.
Okay.
Okay, so how long do you think
I brought her up. Okay.
how long do you think it's gonna take when you're talking about the CCTV? How long do you think the storage of the CCTV is supposed to last when it comes to storing information?
Yeah, normally it depends, some 5 years, some 10 years. But let me put it this way. The neighbor's own that are private too,
I'm sorry.
that is being confirmed to me, are you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
is available.
it's
Are you know what I'm
available.
saying?
Okay.
And the only thing that we're asked to do, I have said it, and they've done that, and I don't want to give further details on that one. So it depends on, laying at the capacity of how build. But most times, because it's storage, you will not be doing a minute storage because you might not go there, especially when it is storing on an iCloud. You might not go there in 5, 6 weeks or 4 months if you don't see the need for it. And tó bá ti wá dé state tó ti full, just like our memory standing, that lórí phone wa á ti máa fún ẹ pé memory almost full. So you will be getting that notification. So if you want to move what is in there, or you want to just let everything go, you can as well allow it. So that's just the basic stuff about this storage.
Okay.
From my
So
little layman idea.
so according to what I know,
And
when-
tell me, Obama,
Kilowi,
go ahead.
okay,
What about
so
the
let
guy-
me go first.
the lady that's talking to you, Mo F or CCTV, that's part of what I want to tell you, Yomi. The only person that has the CCTV coverage, Apple Incorporated lónìí. Èmi ń bá ọlọ́pàá sọ̀rọ̀ right now pé tí wọ́n bá get kìíní yẹn lọ́dọ̀ Apple Incorporated, okay, mo ti bá Apple sọ̀rọ̀. The police is the only one that can request that CC coverage. Ṣé rántí pé èmi ni mo request mẹ́ta yàtọ̀ sí Apple, èmi ni mo request WhatsApp. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ gbé WhatsApp dání tẹ́ ló wà encrypted, okay, encrypted to a point until they kill somebody. Èmi ni mo request WhatsApp messages bá mi ṣe tí mo post wọn.
Elder, Dr. Kemi, Elder. Adedoye, are you done with your question? Now, do you want to ask the second line of talk so that Auntie Kemi can take the floor?
Okay, so actually, I just want to buttress. Dr. Kemi, how are you? How are you doing?
I'm
It's nice
doing
talking
good.
to you. Okay, wonderful. I mean, I think I want to buttress what Dr. Kemi have just finished saying. I'm sorry. This is not to pull down what you're doing. But when it comes to a murder case, Mr. Fabi, and I think you talking about the CCTV and retrieving the memory of the CCTV. Because normally a memory is supposed to, when it comes to storage, when it comes to, CCTV, capturing, information, it's supposed to last between 3 to 6 months. Okay, then the memory, hold on, please, sir. Please give me a second. It erases itself. All right. So, and you're talking about Aja, where Mohbad lives, and you're saying that there is a central storage of Mohbad's.
Apple again.
Nǹkan tí ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀, Yomi, what is going on is that for us CCTV sílẹ̀, wọ́n ti destroy gbogbo
Someone said,
wọ́n ti destroy gbogbo footage. Yomi, don't chase the wind, or what do they say? The only person that has the complete CCTV of this, what was seen, is the. I say this to you. What is more important right now is that email that was sent to the top cop, and my name was mentioned in there. It just tells you that there are people who believe in me and send that information to the right people, and the right people don't want to incorporate it because of the powerful people above. Okay? Do you know anything about the private investigator that Baba Mohbad tried to get? Yomi? Shoma, wọ́n lọ sí Borno State. Wọ́n ti lọ all around Nigeria looking for a private investigator wọ́n lọ sí Borno State. 2 of the best police officers, àwọn SARS officers, northern Nigeria, how good they are pẹ̀lú intelligence. Many of them ọba Kyari ṣiṣẹ́. àwọn STS àtàwọn IRT boys tó ń jẹ́ Hausa, they are the best with intelligence. Ó mọ nǹkan tí kan ni wọ́n sọ fún Odumosu. We're talking about Odumosu, Taiwo Odumosu, lawyer Baba Mohbad, if he's still the lawyer. Only I value my life and my children and my family. I don't want anything to happen to them. This case has a lot of powerful entities involved, and I know who they are. Nkoti, SARS officer. Choye, a former SARS officer. Toshi ní IRT at STS. Okay, Special Tactical Squad, Nigerian Police. Nkoton stay rumba. Tolong le she private investigator for case Mohbad because I want to look at one my family. Mo sọ fún yín nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹ má chase nǹkan kan. Yomi, number one, you need to be careful when you're in Nigeria. Okay? And I have an idea. There are 3 people, Yomi, your mẹ́ta ló wà lórí kéèsì. Àwọn people at the top. They need any go more Godfather Bobrisky. I know who that person is. Mo dem àwọn mẹ́ta tó wà lórí ti Wunmi. Okay? Unfortunately, they're very powerful. Power is transient. Tó bá gbé bọ̀dá ní ó wà powerful than ẹni tó wà ní supermarket ní iwájú owó. Ó lè fi bọn gbowó yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ láì shoot ẹ̀ gan. The fact pé ni ẹ rí bọn yẹn ó máa kó gbowó yẹn fún ẹni. Power is transient. But they are very powerful people. My own thing is this. I'm not in the country, okay? I still watch my back no matter where I am. I've never revealed where I am. I'm traveling up and down the place. I've never revealed where I sleep at night, and I keep telling Nigerians that. But all I wanted to say, came to my long scene, investigation, mo parí ní November, mo fi tèmi sílẹ̀. Mo padà wá. Mo actually retire in February of this year. Tí mo ní okay 30 years pé ẹnìkan kò celebrate wọ́n ṣì ń bú mi. But mo actually padà wá ní March, April láti tún wá buttress this toxicology test, only to find out that it was fake. I had said it was fake under the face, and I'd confirmed that. I didn't feel like it to work, but when the August, Lagos say they're down. I want to shake me. Do you know those Mohbad fans that actually went to this lab in America? They did a lot of work, and it was good they did that. One lost lab to one lórí fake toxicology test. And when you say pé ẹlòmíì ló tún ṣe lab tán ló ṣe ó wà ní another part of Pennsylvania. Ta ló ní lab yẹn bọ̀bọ̀ tó ní lab tèkó. So gbogbo ẹ̀ wọ́n kọ́ it's what they call diversion. Wọ́n divert gbogbo èèyàn ni. Ṣé mo kàn tí mo mean wọ́n decoy wa? Ṣé you understand? The word is decoy. Mo fẹ́ lọ sí abroad lọ́la.
Ankeri kí lè fẹ́ rí sọ́sẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe gbọ́.
Yeah.
Ẹni tó dàbí tí bàbá Mohbad fún ní power of attorney, Mr. Famuyiwa, he lives in America.
Actually, I haven't heard anything about the power of attorney. I have.
He said he gave somebody. I just want to tell you what happened. So it got to a point.
Yeah.
Normally, the only thing I did was to redirect them that I have been able to give some credible information about the CCTV to the police.
Yeah.
And that Baba Mohbad should go to the Deputy Commissioner of Police. And it was in the position of Ayila Ransing.
Mm-hmm.
And they couldn't go. They didn't go. And the next option is that they won't go to the police, but they want to go and extract the CCTV by themselves. And they were asking me for the name of the neighbor as well as his personal contact. And I said I don't have it. But I can only share with them the exact location, and they can make the effort.
Mm-hmm. They cannot do anything with CCTV. Wọ́n ò lè change nǹkan kan pẹ̀lú CCTV. Wọ́n ò lè lo extract náà. Má sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
Of course, all of them have court order. Apparently, about 4 or 5 weeks ago, get to me. They contacted me. People said, okay, you know what, Yomi, to put rest to all this thing, can you just share the location with the legal team, which I did. They didn't tell me they went to the place. They didn't tell me whether they couldn't reach the man. This thing is, oh Lord, the more this thing tarry, then I started screaming out. And next thing, Mr. Famuyiwa came on the show, and they said, yeah, Yomi, give the exact location to him in our face while we're on live now. Just send it to him privately so that they can go there. And I did. I did not start by sending type word, picture, address, board. Can it sign right it office why you there? Must send it. Knowing fully where that the town saw is Mohbad Street. And I sent it to this person. ó dẹ̀ di jockey ó dẹ̀ message mi pé ẹni yẹn ọmọ arán yẹn báyìí lọ mọ́nítà lẹ̀ rán lọ ọ́nà yẹn báyìí and I gave the name or gave me the name and the number of the person. Lo and behold ẹni yẹn dẹ̀ débẹ̀ ó di jockey ó dẹ̀ pè mí òun ti wà ń bẹ̀ o òun látọ̀dọ̀ yẹn báyìí mo ní welcome sir ó yá oníṣẹ́ bíi báyìí ni mo ní no I directed this person tó déwájú lé yẹn ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi o ó dẹ̀ rí ó débẹ̀ ó make attempt mo ní ògbà tí onítọ̀ mo ní ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí bá rí neighbor anybody kẹ bèrè orúkọ onítọ̀ pàtẹ́ kó orúkọ lẹ́nìí ó dẹ̀ ma try he was doing that and I said okay why you are at that because don't go home you might sleep over and come back the following day. There is another person in the same estate. I've never met the person physically but Annie came like she wants to help us with the CCTV stuff. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mi? Lo and behold, I gave the number of that person. Mo dẹ̀ fún máa yẹn pé ẹ gba number ẹni méjèèjì kẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ and I gave him the background pé ẹni yìí mi ìmọ̀ rí mi ò rí sójú. She only wanted to help and she proved everything to me about the CCTV. Lo and behold, the lady just called me and said, who is this person? Then you go pé but look at this person now. And yo, was CCTV. This person, I don't know where he hacked into, Mr. Yobi. He just brought out my personal data and old address. And personal data. Though other information quite important, very genuine. But this person, the other send so meanwhile, but she send there, send here, not to send the same money. Talon information. Can you give me only you are about to find out. Then the lady now called me immediately after. And it's money to help on CCTV. This person is apparently sending a personal information to no hack in any database. Don't know. But fortunately, old address don't low, don't very register by lower pẹ̀lú information yẹn. But what is going on? Any ever pa when you in front of that we know you will know where you are. And I said to her, we are still very lucky. Ipe old address in it. She only no. Money good. Please call police in your area and report, but please be careful.
So who is this person you gave that information? She family why ni?
Family why? Any more witness? Òun ló wá fún èèyàn ló lọ́yọ̀ kan ó pè Mr. Ṣèyí. Ìyẹn dẹ̀ pè mí. Ṣé ń get me? Ó dẹ̀ pè mí pé òun ti dé street Mohbad o. Ó ń wá iwájú ilé neighbor yẹn. And eventually we were successful. Mo point ibẹ̀ sí. Ó dẹ̀ rí ibẹ̀. Ṣé ń get me?
Tó pé family wà l'Amẹ́ríkà.
Ṣé Mr. Family wá yẹn?
Yes.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé nígbà tó bá fi wá sórí ẹ̀mọ̀ tó fọ́nì jù tó jẹ́ kí wá wà shock. While I was still at that, Mr. Family wá sórí show tí mo wà. Ṣé ẹ get me? Mo yìí wà lórí live show yẹn.
Yeah.
The next thing, wọ́n dẹ̀ ọkọ sọ pé ẹni yẹn ò tiẹ̀ get address ilé yẹn. Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ bèrè lọ́wọ́ pé ṣé mo pẹ́ ní tẹ́rán lọ n tó lọ ṣe because it's already a criminal stuff to me. So I was going to tell my lawyer and tell the police because life in your country were threatened. So I was already on that. So while I was still waiting for what he's going to say, he first and foremost denied that any address or the ABCD. What is all this? While I was trying to say, you have committed a serious grievous offense. The next thing, saw the balabala.
Why did Mohbad's father give the person access to a power of attorney?
I don't know. I don't know what they are doing together. But the core of the matter is, I am an activist. I'm fighting for justice. I don't.
Baba Mohbad láti rọra o. Àwọn tó wà l'Amẹ́ríkà ẹ̀ lè máa fún wọn power of attorney kankan ẹ̀ ń láti rọra o. Yomi nǹkan tèmi fẹ́ sọ kí n tó máa lọ ní pé a lot of people made money from this Mohbad case. When I say made money, okay, there's nothing wrong in making money, but people were discussing a lot. I hope you know how this TikTok works. Yomi, you know that TikTok is monetized in only 6 countries for views. In other words, Tobawa in the UK, Canada Usimbe, UK, US, France, Spain, and Germany. The more views you get on your videos or your lives, the more money you made. Karimo made thousands of dollars. 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Owó ńlá ní TikTok. Wọ́n ní Donald Trump àti Biden ṣe fẹ́ ban wọn ní January 19. Fine now. Mo lọ kí ọmọ mi, but it's like there won't be TikTok. But at the end of the day, nǹkan tí mo wá fẹ́ sọ fún ẹ ní pé for us CC camera le. The CC camera is with the right people. It will come out at the right time. The issue now is, let me just tell you what I have. The issue now is that a journalist from an international network, one of my friends, actually contacted Apple on that CC camera. They have everything. So if you want to destroy footage le, nǹkan tó láti ṣẹlẹ̀ ńsìn ni ẹnìkan ló ń direct investigation yìí, àwọn tó wà lókè. Ọlọ́run nìkan lèmi wà tó wà lókè tèmi o, mi ò mọ anybody at the top kankan, because everybody yẹn aṣọ máa open ni. Afẹ́ Babalala is my father's lawyer. Ìkan náà lawyers Afẹ́ Babalala ló gba bribe tán fi send mi lọ prison the third time. Gbogbo wọn ni yẹn aṣọ ti open nsìn. Yes na Lawal. Gbogbo wọn lọ ti open nsìn, ó betray the entire legal team in the Biomi case. But at the end of the write-up is on Facebook. At the end of the day, what I want to say to you is, I now rounded up my investigation. And I said, we have a fake toxicology test. And because that toxicology test is fake, I can't accept that autopsy either. With a closed case on September 11th, Ojo Teloshe protest, Teloshe solidarity walk. That's their I think it's good for 1 year and $10,200 of my own money. And I went broke. I think I did a good job. Wow. And then but more close.
Why don't you start a GoFundMe, Auntie Kemi? You've always
money GoFundMe, money gbogbo account. Àwọn Nigerians ò ń dáwó fún mi. Nígbà tí Don Jazzy gbé 100 million fún what's it called VDM. Kí ni mo ṣe? Mo ní ẹ dáwó fún mi o. Mo ti ní Don Jazzy send me $100,000. Ẹ dáwó. Nigerians ò ń dáwó fún mi. They don't believe it. Ìgbà tí ma vanish tán, no ma mọ̀. Ẹnìkan ti message me already lórí Facebook. What happened to your Twitter page?
$100,000.
Kinshi Media House tèmi o. Chori ṣe 100,000 ní dá Kinshi Media House tèmi. Guess what? Yomi, mo ti lose interest now. I don't need 100,000 anymore for anybody. I don't need anything, no donations. Ara mi ò yá, I'm taking care of my health. Ṣó ti yẹ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ńsìn Yomi is that I've lost interest in news. I'm done. Ó máa ń dé point kan. Bọ́lá Mosuro mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ kó tó kúrò ní BBC. Bola left at 30 years. Bola's cameraman left at 32 years. Most journalists leave at 30 to 34 years. Our cameramen normally 40 years, but 31 ní tèmi in 30 days. So mo ti parí, mo ti ṣetán. The only thing to máa gbé mi wọ journalism padà ní tí Trump bá pè mí wọnú White House, kí n wá ṣiṣẹ́ ní White House press corps fún Office of Gun Violence. Ìgbà yẹn ni máa ṣe NGO tèmi l'Amẹ́ríkà. Ó ṣe àmọ́ NGO Gun Violence. I have a record there, and NGO Drug Abuse. America ni máa ti ṣí yẹn, but mi tí mo bóyá mo ń padà lọ to go and live. America is crazy right now. But tí Trump back pay me other money and go from me again. But I'm not in news anymore. I'm doing all kinds of other things on my
He might actually call you. He might call you.
So back pay me, no problem. But nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé at the same time, my son told me this, and it's not a big news. Mommy, if the Mohbad case finally breaks, you have to speak now. I will just write a statement on what I think. But the statement I wrote on September 11 was, I have tried for the Mohbad case. I've given all the facts.
But do you know Mohbad will get justice eventually?
But some money, yeah, they don't know that. But listen, she September ni mo parí case. Ìgbà wo ni mo rí email. Ṣé o mọ̀ pé end of October ni email yẹn wọ́wọ́ mi. End of October ni email yẹn wọnú inú DM mi. Tí mo rí Nigerian police email and everything. Tí Ayílára ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa mi. Mo ní kọ́ lọ́ọ́ fọ̀rùkẹ́. Mo ti ṣiṣẹ́ mi, mo ti parí tèmi tán. But at the end of the day, Lagos State allowed to get toxicology ní August, own dancing, September, October, November, December. 4 more months. Kò sí toxicology kankan, àwọn tó ń direct case mi, àwọn big men wọn l'Abuja, gbogbo yín la máa porúkọ yín jáde. You know what I'm saying? Gúsílẹ̀gbẹ̀yìn, mi tí fẹ́ porúkọ ẹnì kankan ni, because if I come to Nigeria, I don't want anyone arresting me for any nonsense. Because coming to Nigeria, ẹ̀ ń sì máa gba visa wọlé ni. Bagba American passport wa kò sẹ́ni tó lè arrest mi nínú Nigeria yẹn, US embassy máa dàrú ni. You know what I'm saying? Gbogbo ìtàn láwọn get away with Nigeria gbogbo yẹn. Let one American die, you see hell. But at the end of the day, Yomi, before I go, I just want to wish pé mi ti sọ fún bàbá Mohbad, mo ní kọ́ lọ́n fọ̀rọ̀ ìkẹ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ pé kán lọ sí, kán stop fundraisers, let the man take a vacation, let him bury his child, let him move on.
No, I think the DNA is right.
Wait, this is a karma case. This is a classic karma case. There's 6 kinds of karmas, and people don't know that. 6 kinds. However, if he wants to keep that body in the mortuary and continue investigations, he can do that. Yomi, ìwọ ṣáà mọ̀ how the US works. Nǹkan tí mo ṣe ń sọ ilé fún ẹ. L'Amẹ́ríkà, ṣé bàbá Mohbad lè gbé? Ṣé bàbá Mohbad, can he keep the body this long in America? He can't now. You know how much it costs to keep a body in American mortuary per day. Nigerians don't know this. Americans
don't go for me. Don't support here. It depends.
Èmi náà ní GoFundMe. Who supports me? My GoFundMe is really a page for Yomi. My GoFundMe is different. It's not just a page for fundraiser. It's actually a page for drug abuse and gun violence. So it's called GoFundMe.com/KemiTalks Gun Violence Drug Abuse. So to get, or I think it's KemiTalks Drug Abuse Gun Violence. Either way, if you get there, you see 44 posts there. Posts about drug abuse, gun violence. Monche like somebody can become a somebody drug come a so it's like a website which is running. That's how I'm running my thing. And nobody if drop.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
So one more thing to come along. Sorry, multi-close case officially, but I'm not talking to Lagos State government. Multi video while repeat Multi Yoruba on the wrap-up of all the homicide cases. This is not just about Mohbad. This is a very bad habit of the Lagos State Police Command. They have too many cold cases and they need to start solving them. Mommy Osta said that once you compromise case of Motono, or influencer Tongpayen, once you compromise. Karimo she live ton saw with her full chest, Lori live, we want to fool Nigerian police ni owo. Láti kill case Mohbad. Òun àti Darosha náà sọ yẹn lórí live. I was watching it now. That's what they were saying.
Oh, network. All right, before I think she's rounded up already. So, Abike, who do we have next?
Yes. She's gone again.
I think so. Maybe she left. She said something about battery.
Hello.
Who do we have next? Okay, Oluwabi.
Olu, yes. So she just came. Yes, she just came in. Let Ọlọ́run wá talk. Ọlọ́run wá over to you.
Ọlọ́run mo ti sọ Shetima Mr. Yomi àwọn bí tó oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà ni wọ́n máa gbà wá láti lè wá mú yín lọ́wọ́ dání ṣe rí nǹkan tí ẹ sọ nígbà tó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ṣe ní ṣe rí nǹkan tó sọ ẹ ti pé wọ́n rán wá ni wọ́n rán wá kó wá stop yín ni ṣùgbọ́n mo fi ń kọ secret nítorí ẹ̀ náà ẹjọ́ ẹ mọ nǹkan tí ẹ fẹ́ bá sọ àgbàlagbà ní àti sọ fún àgbàlagbà kó gbẹ́nu sọ̀hún ṣùgbọ́n ẹ mọ nǹkan tí ẹ fẹ́ bá sọ kẹsì mọ ibi tí ẹ̀yin ń lọ Obuṣe Ọlọ́run ni ọba Ọlọ́run ti dé ẹ̀gbọ́n tó sọ pé wọ́n fi òun wọ́n sanwó fóun lòun fi wá sí wọ́tà wá ní ti wá sọ̀rọ̀ ara tòun ò yá ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ Obuṣe Dr. Kemi tó sọ̀rọ̀ wá lọ nísìn ó ní pé àgbọ̀rọ̀ wá CCTV kankan fi CCTV lẹ̀ kò sí alágbára tó lè wà ń bẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ju alágbára yẹn lọ kò sí ìfẹ́ alágbára náà.
Kemi, hold on.
Please, I don't have time.
Hold on now.
Let me just speak.
Okay.
Let me speak.
Okay, Madam Olawa, hold on. Yeah, Kemi, go on.
Ẹ mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tí.
No, Talo, don't do that now. Hold on, she's about to talk. Oh.
It may not be something, but you could drop, but maybe our network. I don't think anybody dropped
that. Not network. One drop, one my drop.
I know I dropped her. I didn't drop her. Do you have another? I didn't drop her.
So nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé tẹ́ ẹ bá ti fún màmá yẹn láàyè láti sọ nǹkan tí ó wà nílẹ̀, we will keep having problems. There are a lot of secrets which journalists are holding tí mo dẹ̀ mọ̀. Mo ti mingle pẹ̀lú journalist wọ́n ní àwọn secret kan tó wà ní ọwọ́ wọn tí kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó mọ̀ even government wọ́n mọ̀ pé àwọn journalist wọ́n ní secret kí ní ìsìn tó dọ́dọ̀ àwọn aráàlú ó ti di ọ̀dọ̀ wọn ṣe gbogbo wọn kàn sọ pé mo kàn ń wo comment section tó ń sọ pé màmá yẹn kíní kan ṣe rí mo rí ní journalist kan ní àdúgbò mi this man ẹ mọ̀ kí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà kó máa yí èèyàn lórí kí n máa tún pé ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ti ń yí ní orí tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ bá máa sọ pé báyìí ní kíní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ òun ti ṣe journalist òun ti rí oríṣiríṣi àwọn secret tó wọn government tó ń keep kò sí nǹkan tá a fẹ́ fi pamọ́ mọ́ ìlú yẹn ń ti bàjẹ́ kì í ṣèlú mọ́ ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ justice for Mohbad wọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n jù wá lọ àfi tọ́lọ́run bá dà sí lókun ṣe é pé wọ́n sọ pé CCTV camera wọ́n ṣe kíní kan yẹn there is nothing that tọ́lọ́run bá dìde ni àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n jù wá lọ ṣe é nǹkan tí màmá yẹn sọ ẹ gbàgbé kò sí nǹkan lórí pẹ́fẹ́ justice for Mohbad.
Ọlọ́run ti dé mo sọ pé Ọlọ́run ti dé ẹ fi Ọlọ́run lẹ̀ kó ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ fi Ọlọ́run lẹ̀ kó ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ má sọ pé alágbára kan ò síbì kan Ọlọ́run fi gbé ẹnìkan dìde Ọlọ́run fi lu ẹ̀mí ẹnìkan. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ìgbàgbọ́ wa kó sọ ẹ jẹ́ kí ìgbàgbọ́ wa kó papọ̀ ká lọ ibi tá à ń lọ ẹ jẹ́ kí ìgbàgbọ́ wa Kẹ́mi ẹ jẹ́ kí ìgbàgbọ́ wa kó papọ̀ mo tún sọ fún yín mo sọ pé àní kẹ́ gbọ́ tèmi ẹ gbọ́ tèmi o mo sọ pé kẹ́ jẹ́ kí ìgbàgbọ́ wa kó pọ̀ CCTV táwọn fídíò táwọn àwa kọ́ la fẹ́ gbé bọ́ta àwọn ọlọ́pàá ló fẹ́ gbé bọ́ta ẹ jẹ́ kí ìgbàgbọ́ wa papọ̀ kí àdúrà wa kó papọ̀ kí àdúrà wa kó borí kò sí àwọn ṣe mọ dákẹ́ gbogbo alágbára mọ bàlújẹ́ ni ẹ jẹ́ kí àdúrà la fẹ́ fi ṣẹ́gun ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ẹ jẹ́ kí àdúrà yìí kó gbé CCTV kó gbé bọ́ta ṣé bí gbogbo wa la parí pọ̀ síbì kan lọ́lọ́run wá lo ẹ̀mí kan lẹ̀mí yẹn lọ yọ bọ́ta pé àní CCTV tá a fẹ́ jà sí lọ́jọ́ kìíní sẹ̀ nígbà tí pàìbọ̀ sọ pé CCTV wà wọ́n ní kó lọ sọ́dọ̀ police kó lọ mú sódà nígbà tí Ọlọ́run yọ ẹ̀mí kan jáde tí ẹ̀mí yẹn wá sọ pé àní ó wà sẹ̀ èmi tún rí ẹlòmíì mo tún rí lórí platform mi tí ẹlòmíì tún fi fídíò mi hàn tó fi hàn níta yẹn tó fi hàn pé ilé Mohbad ní gẹ̀ẹ́tẹ̀ ní pé ibi tí CCTV yẹn wà ní ó náwó CCTV yẹn ó fi hàn wá clearful ní pé òun ní ó jẹ́ pé ó jẹ́rìí sí nǹkan tí Mr. Yomi sọ ìyá yẹn wá dé lónìí a mọ̀ pé journalist ni wọ́n ti ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n ní àṣírí tó pọ̀ wọ́n ti ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká gbà wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ àgbà kí wọ́n ṣe àjúbà fún wọn ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run ti dé tán ibi tá a lọ náà ni Ọlọ́run ti dé ó fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́.
Thank you, Mami Olawa. At this juncture,
ṣé mo lè sọ̀rọ̀?
Uncle Yomi, ṣé mi náà lè sọ̀rọ̀? Okay. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ Expander, ẹ má wọlé sà.
Expander ló kàn ọ́.
Expander over to you.
Gbogbo everybody bá mi ń bí ní. Expander everybody. Òfin láyè ni sà.
Ẹ ṣé máa ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ máa ẹ ṣé. Jerry, first of all, màá kọ́kọ́ fi advice kan kékeré kan lẹ̀ kọ́ ló ń jẹ́ kí ó yé gbogbo wa ju bí mo bá ṣe sọ lọ. Ṣẹ́ni lórí platform yìí or any other platform, and this comes to Mr. Yomi. People will come up or will come around to ask you the kind of question pé how long ni data lè store, how long ni kíní kan. I think gbogbo answer yẹn or gbogbo question yẹn kò kàn yín. How or why tí o fi kàn yín ni pé you are not living in that estate, you are not living in that house, you are not an engineer to their storage, so you don't know how long their storage lasts for. That is the answer. So don't go for that pé ẹni lé ẹni kò kàn yín. Ohun tó kàn lákàyè tó yé oníkálukú ni pé storage orí fóònù oníkálukú ó jura wọn lọ bó bá ṣe sanwó sí ni. So kàn máa lọ fọpọlọ gbé gbogbo yòókù. Kò kàn yín pé after ọdún méjì, after 2 months. Exactly. So okay. Ẹ jẹ́ kí kẹ́lú bí máa sọ̀rọ̀ mo ní láti attend sí nǹkan, sorry please.
All right. Tani next person.
Mounjola Olúwa.
All right ma, ẹ kúrò lẹ gbogbo lé. Ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ CCTV tí gbogbo wa ń gbé ta wa ń gbèrò yìí, tí Ọlọ́run ò bá fẹ́ kárí kò ní gbé jáde. Torí pé Ọlọ́run fẹ́ kí àṣírí ti bẹ̀ jáde ni Ọlọ́run ṣe lo Uncle Yomi láti lọ síbi tó ti rí because wọn dédé àwọn go pinnu pé àwọn ń lọ bí tó ti rí traces yẹn lọ́jọ́ yẹn but the spirit of God directed him to ibi tó ti rí traces yẹn. Ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó fi hàn pé a máa rí tàbá ní rí kò ní sí ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn rárá. Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo àfọkàn síbì kan pé nǹkan tọ́lọ́run máa ṣe ni. Àwa tó kù ní ká máa fi àdúrà ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ pé kí àwọn ìkà má lọ shoot wọn. kọ́ má lọ ṣèkà sí wọn kọ́ má lọ sọ wọ́n dìdàkudà kọ́
kò
má
sí
lọ
lọ́wọ́ mi
dà wọ́n lórí.
àwọn ọmọ yẹn ń sọ fún anybody kò sí lọ́wọ́ mi kọ́ má wàá bá mi.
mọ́mì ẹ má jẹ́ tàn yìí ibi tá a bá dé nísìí cctv fídíò yẹn ó ti wà lọ́dọ̀ wọn ọlọ́pàá ẹ má jẹ́ tàn yín àlè sọ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ ó ti wà lọ́dọ̀ wọn ọlọ́pàá wọn ti gẹ́tẹ̀ ó ti wà lọ́dọ̀ wọn ti ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ẹ̀ èyí tó kù ẹni tí kò bá gbà kó lọ mu sódà.
Uncle Yomi èmi mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run máa fún yín ṣe mo so much ní confidence yẹn èmi àti ẹnìkan sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lánàá pé Olúwa ògo cctv gbélé ìránṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ because ẹnu tó fi bà yín jẹ́ lọ kó fi padà wá celebrate yín.
justice ni gbogbo wa ẹ wo bí gbogbo everybody ló ń ṣe iṣẹ́ everybody ló play part and it's not about any individual ṣé n get me everybody ló ń ṣe tó right it's with ẹ jẹ́ kí ìjọba yanjú ẹ̀ but èmi o ẹ sọ lọ́jà ẹ sọ Facebook ẹ sọ TikTok ẹ sọ ní Twitter kò sí CCTV lọ́wọ́ mi o ká má wà dọ́dọ̀ mi mo ti sọ dáadáa èmi kọ́ kò sí lọ́wọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé gbogbo èèyàn mo tí wọ́n lọ bẹ̀ ni ẹni pípa tí lẹ́gà fẹ́ lọ ẹ lọ bẹ̀ ṣó ti yẹ yín kọ́ má wà dọ́dọ̀ tèmi ni pé justice will be served and ẹ má rora yín pin lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí àdẹ ní láti bára wa jà lórí ẹ̀ let's stand firm ó ti yẹ yín ntẹ́mi kọ́ bá sọ nìyẹn.
and be prayerful sir and be prayerful.
ìrẹsẹ̀ tó máa fẹ̀mí ẹ̀ dínú wa àdẹ ní fọmọ dí àní fara wa dí ẹ má wà dọ́dọ̀ mi ìwọ tó bá mọ̀ kojú ń kún ẹ tó fẹ́ rí CCTV gbọ̀nà ọbẹ̀ lọ o lè help rẹ tó bá lọ́mọ tó lè ràn rọ́mọ ẹ lọ tó bá lábúrò tó lè ràn àbọ̀kọ rọ́mọ lọ tó ti máa ń pọ̀ tó bá dẹ̀ nígbà tó lu CCTV lọ síbòmí.
ẹ bá rẹ́rìn Uncle Yomi ẹ bá rẹ́rìn ẹjọ́ ẹ bá rẹ́rìn kó rọ́mọ wọn lọ.
èmi kà wọ́n láti lo òyìnbó sí kò sí lo òyìnbó tí yàrá fẹ́ fi pákéjì báyìí ṣebí lo òyìnbó lébi náà fílẹ̀.
ìkà ò jẹ́ ṣe tiẹ̀ bí ò ṣe fẹ́ ìkà ò jẹ́ ṣe tiẹ̀ bí ò ṣe fẹ́ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ là ń rán níṣẹ́ dé tòótòwú àníṣe mo sọ pé Ọlọ́run ló ṣe tán ló rán ẹ̀mí kan lọ Ọlọ́run ló ṣe tán ló lọ yọ ẹ̀mí kan bọ́ta pé kó lọ wá CCTV yẹn.
lórí ọ̀rọ̀ CCTV Ọlọ́run á pa gbogbo wọn dànù ni.
àní Ọlọ́run ti dé tán sínú justice yìí Ọlọ́run ti dé sọ fún wọn láti dé wà ní pé Ọlọ́run bọ̀ wá à sọ fún wọn láti dé wà ní pé ẹ careful Ọlọ́run bọ̀ wá.
So gbogbo
Uncle Yomi àṣeyọrí ẹ̀ lọ́lọ́run máa fún yín ṣe ti gbọ́ àṣeyọrí ẹ̀ kò ní sú yín kò ní rẹ̀ yín lágbára Ọlọ́run.
àmì o kò sí
ìrọ̀rùn ló máa bá dé ọ̀gá mi fúlàní kò sí lọ́wọ́ wọn o kò sí lọ́wọ́ Uncle Yomi o
update tí mo fẹ́ fún yín
CCTV ò sí lọ́wọ́ Uncle Yomi o.
mo ti ṣẹ́ṣọ lójú eégún mo ti wà Nàìjíríà mo dẹ̀ ti rí pé a ti gbìyànjú before ìní ìdáadáa sẹ́yìn mo dẹ̀ ti sọ fún yín ẹ ti tó Àbíkẹ́ update yẹn ti tó.
Yomi ò ní CCTV o yes.
mo dẹ̀ ti wà Nàìjíríà few days back a dẹ̀ ti ṣiṣẹ́ bùkútàmáṣe àti lọ kóòtù àti ọlọ́pàá mo dẹ̀ ti wà dáfọ́ owó wa o mi ò nípa ẹni
bọ́ọ̀dì. kò sí lọ́wọ́ Yomi o.
kò sí lọ́wọ́ mi o.
kò sí lọ́wọ́ Yomi o ẹjọ́
o. ojú ń kọ́ kó gbọ́ ọ̀nà ibi tó lọ
sọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́pàá kó lọ sọ́dọ̀ police.
orúkọ mi lọ́kọ sáré o.
ẹni tó bá wù tó fẹ́ rí kó lọ sọ́dọ̀ police àbí kó lọ sọ́dọ̀ labour kó gbọ́dọ̀ kó lọ fúnra rẹ̀ kò sí lọ́wọ́ Yomi kò sí lọ́wọ́ Yomi ọlọ́pàá ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ fi ọlọ́pàá lẹ̀ kó ṣiṣẹ́ tiẹ̀ kò sì sí lọ́wọ́ Karima ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀ kán gbádùn ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀ kán mú mi kán sọ gbálẹ̀ inú yàrá wọn inú ilé kán mú mi kán sọ gbálẹ̀ ẹni tí ò bá dọ́gba fún kó lọ mú sódà.
ẹ má gbé timeline ẹ̀jẹ̀ lé mi lọ́wọ́ o period ẹ̀jẹ̀ àwọn abẹ́rẹ́ àníyàn lọ.
Okay, thank you Ebony.
Let's
Ebony
have
does Ebony want to say anything? Ebony, are you there?
Ebony, that's my lovely sister. When she come in, let's do a little bit. Ebony, check this out, play Ori Mohbad, then you talk, eh? Do you mind?
Yes, go ahead.
I
no go play, oh no. Every day for the tip, one day for the owner. First to wonder, fuck the runner. Give me Messi, I no be loser. I'm fucking Ronaldo, back corner. Barcelona for the corner. I'm fucking what's up. I don't stop to smoke the ganja. Prepare for the hallelujah. See, Koja, Black, Koba, Jala, Morais, Morais never going down.
All right, everybody, come on board. Everybody, I wish I can see your face. Oh.
No, I'm fine. I don't like Nigerians wahala. The Niger drama, I don't want it. I just like to be. I'm very plain, and I don't want to involve with all this bunch of people.
Did I tell you one truth? Maybe that thing will make you open your camera. You know, when you hide your identity and operate in this kind of realm, is witchcraft. Do you know? Because it gives you an opportunity to hurt anybody and to, you know, it's just your voice. No real name, nothing.
Yeah, it's okay. Me, I don't want Nigerian wahala.
She fake account really. But I know Instagram or Facebook is sharing.
It's actually not. I did it.
Bàbá fún mi jẹ báyìí ẹ̀rín ọ̀gbèjà mi àbí kí n máa lọ mi ò ń ṣe mi mọ̀ bóyá ọ̀kan ń ṣe ẹni tó bá tájà bá ń gbọ́ ẹni tó bá súnmọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa gbọ́. I'm just focused on the truth that I'm advocating for and justice, and that's what I do. And mi ò live life tó bá ẹni pé báńgù mi tí bá ń lò mò ń lò wọ́n tí ó bá tẹ lọ́rùn tó bá ní mi ò mọ act àbí mi ò ní star tó bí mo tiẹ̀ kó ní star. Mo ṣàmọ̀ pé ó lójú star ti máa rí ti máa ṣàgbọ́ níbi tí mo bá dé yìí ó ní star ti máa rí o ti máa gbọ́ àwọn tẹ́ ń gbọ́ fún gan. Tẹ́rò pé ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ pátápátá tá a bá pàdé one on one ó máa káwọ́ sókè mo mọ̀ yẹn dájú. So giving back and doing this is because I'm happy doing it, and it's not because of anything. It's priceless, but it is to encourage every other child out there, every other young person out there, that you cannot be asking your country what it will do, your country will do for you. You must be raised with the idea to say, what can I do for my country? And I think that is very, very crucial and important. You understand? So,
yeah,
Ebony.
I just don't want no drama. So
maybe privately
I want comment section. I want comment section. I want comment section. Something here. I can't even deal with that. I like to be real. And some, you know, Nigerians, we don't like when somebody is telling the truth.
Send it to me.
So I can't deal with those ones. Yeah, so I just do what I have to do because Alabiamo no they me no lomo to ye pe heji Mohbad ni, so I know how it feels like. So that's why I'm getting involved. I'm just trying to
What do you say the two of them are? Fan Mohbad?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, baby, no, I'm a fan of Mohbad. I'm actually a fan of Mohbad. So yeah. And I've never really even talked about it until now. I've been on this journey from day one, but there's certain time
you're not in Nigeria, right?
You can't sleep. I'm actually in Nigeria.
You're not in Nigeria.
So you can't sleep. I am in Nigeria.
Are you in Nigeria?
Yes.
Oh. I saw that.
I yeah, because
I'm not saying Nigeria. Are you living in Nigeria?
I'm living in Nigeria, and that's what I'm telling you. I've moved around. I've moved around a lot. I've traveled around a lot. I've studied abroad. So yes. So that's why the accent is yes.
Well,
so yeah, that's why I've been all over different countries. I've studied abroad. Yes, I've been around. My thing is just mommy here to sorrow. Mommy, you're not to sorrow. I just need to make this thing clear because I want people to be clear about this stuff, and that you don't have the camera. So people should understand this, please. It does not have the camera. The camera is with the right authorities. And if anybody wants to further, they can do it themselves. I don't even know what is the issue. Anybody that is concerned citizen that have charity or have some kind of legal, they can do this. So we don't even have to be waiting for Yomi. Even the earlier is even better. And it's even better if different groups can do different things, you know. It helps the case. So it's not one person. We should not be waiting for one person to give us news. Yeah, the more the merrier. Anybody can do, if they have connections or whatever, they can do the same thing. So I don't want quick, because I'm tired of all this drama, different. I'm tired. So let's focus. Anybody can also do what they have to do.
Yeah.
Please.
Exactly.
And then any other discussions, yes, any other discussions, you don't even have to give any more details. You don't have to tell them where anything is. Everybody do what they have to do, please. And we can all move forward and talk about something else. Sister Adufe, I see you downstairs.
All right, before we go,
yes, all right, thank you.
Don't forget, guys, my latest movie, Placenta Ibiomo, is currently showing on Yoruba Plus TV, and you can always cue into that and then see this movie, enjoy yourself, and tell one to tell another that this movie is out.
Okay.
All right, guys. Abigail, do you have another person in?
Okeoluwa is Okeoluwa Busayo. He's on mute.
Sorry, good morning. You're wrong, you feel better, but good morning, everybody. I really appreciate because lately I've been going from, like, how do I say it? Like, I've been going from platform to platform, though I'll just hang around and hear what people say, but you know, I've really been disappointed these past few weeks. Honestly, like, things going online, everybody fighting, everybody insulting. And when I came here and I realized, oh, there are still people still talking about justice, not just dragging themselves. I was really, really very happy, and I had to stay like, okay, fine, I need to listen to this. Now, firstly, like, I'm really happy and I'm praying, hopefully, like, it's just funny, like, most times my husband will be like, lawyer Mohbad. I'm not even a lawyer, but he always sees me like on platform to platform, like listens, like lawyer Mohbad and everything. So I really appreciate this. And one thing I want to say is that I really have hope in Nigeria. Though I was really pissed off because I still have family in Nigeria. I still have family back in Nigeria. Sorry, my story is a bit long. I still have family back in Nigeria. Though I'm really disappointed in the system of Nigeria. Like, really, really disappointed, because I'm like, even someone that is a celebrity, it's still very hard to resolve the person's case. You can imagine just someone that doesn't even know anybody when something like this happened. Firstly, I see people say, oh, why are they blaming Wumi? Like, it's so sad. Even me, it's not even my family member. Fine, I'm from Ekiti, but I tell my mom, hey, I'm Nigeria, I'm now a Canadian. But now I'm like, okay, fine, your husband died. This is your husband. You say husband of your youth. You are out like nothing happened. Like, even a blind man will see, even though you are not the one that stabbed him, you didn't do anything. A blind man will see that obviously you don't care, because his glare is everywhere. It's even open. Now, firstly, I don't know. I'm disappointed in Nigerian police, because Nigerian police got us where we are. Everywhere is even open. Now, firstly, I don't know. I'm disappointed in Nigerian police, because Nigerian police got us where we are. Nigerian police actually got us where we are, because the first thing, everywhere I know, everywhere I've heard of, is like, when someone dies in the house, the spouse is the first suspect. The spouse is the first suspect. So why is the spouse out there? And I'm really happy for crime.
Hello there. You know why I want you to blame the Nigerian police thoroughly?
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, whether it was a mistake at the beginning, if the case has not been closed, and there is this kind of a case does not have limits of stuff like that, it can be investigated anytime. So no statute of limitation, and at the end of the day, it's still an ongoing investigation. Whatever might have led to that, then let's give the police the opportunity to correct any mistake or any oversight. Nobody is perfect. Do you understand? We need to understand that the you are involved. You have to understand that these police officers are parents too, and they believe in this Nigerian nation. They sacrifice more than the majority of us. I can say
yes, and
don't expect that when things like this happen, they all support it. But when it does happen, bá tètè ẹ̀yin náà tẹ́ bá tètè pariwo síta kẹ́ go through other channels you might think that's the end. ẹlòmíì tí ọlọ́pàá ní station level tó bá ti dúnkokò bá tó ṣe ọkọ mọ́ ó ti rò pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ló end ó ti rò pé ọlọ́pàá ló ṣe until you exhaust your means of checkmating that anomalies before you can reach or draw conclusion. But if you have not done that, then you should still be able to give that institution a benefit of the doubt that, okay, maybe this one is just one of the corrupt lot amongst them. Let's do the right thing by stepping further. And then, or look another angle. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So whatever the case may be, let's keep our fingers crossed. I understand your line of thought. They're quite germane. It's important that, okay, you feel disappointed. Everybody like that. And even when I was screaming out too in the first time, that was what I was trying to expose. Like, you know, look at here, Debbie, lobby, lobby. Because we believe any other person in Mombasoro, Koja or because to buy any other person, one, any mark, oh yeah, I know, you want to call us you. What I was thinking is the police motion, I will be now, oh yeah, so that they can come back quickly, maybe under 24 hours, share the right thing. At the end of the day, I want a young part of justice going to distract me. They be I'm not going to a key on no testimony, and wash it on the Iwabe. And they want to passing for that. And it's talking drag, Lorikini. And you're doing somewhere, I lost what I see, so Thomas Debbie. Oh, yeah, I'll show me headed to one. Wow. I want to go no team book kilo la shekini ko awon buke. Okay, on abi, o ti e da be come and your shape, come about our pool. And then they will stick back because they would believe that even if there was a mistake in my discovery, genuine honest people will not be sitting down to extract the mistake. Or come and rodo kakiri bobo kini o ti shekini ko ju. Can it preserve unto ambe instead of that? Afawa otherwise, clinical is absurd. But whatever the case may be, let's stop blaming anybody. Let's find a way to get Calvary, and trust me, by the special grace of God, I'm already ayo. Oh, it's beyond me. Me. To be honest with you, me. It's beyond my power. Me, there is something to repay. Mo fẹ́ wá wíjàre. Ìwà máa sọ pé I want to overshow. Me lè show overjaju. But
nothing to show.
Let's just wait.
Nothing to show you.
Let's just
nothing
wait.
to show.
I'm not
yeah.
Okay.
Then okay, Oluwa, plus you know that when the case was lodged, the widow said she was a victim. She reported as a victim. So you're going to confuse our lockpa to know what to do immediately. So, but hopefully we'll get there by God's grace.
Amen.
So are you done submitting?
No, yeah, I still want to say something again. Now, I've been seeing some audio circulating. Like, I want to know something. Yeah, I know I did forensic accounting in Nigeria before leaving Nigeria, forensic accounting and criminal, and we attended some cases and all like that. So, like, I want to know, like, all these online audios from people like Mohbad's mom, from Sister Karima, like all this evidence, like especially from Mohbad's mom. She's been saying some things. I don't even think that woman is meant to even be in the midst of normal human being. Like the way the audios I hear of her, I don't know how she roams about. I don't know people that even hang about this woman. I don't know how people that even hang about around her. I don't know how they cope. Because to me, like, so I want to know. My question now is this: like, all these things she's been saying out of her mouth, don't they serve as evidence? Like, can the police not use stuff like that, or the lawyers use stuff like that? That is one thing I want to ask again. Because,
this kind of a case, criminology, only the prosecutor can determine who is going to be charged and for what crime. Nobody can charge anybody in this Mohbad's case to court except the prosecutor. So until the prosecutor is privy of this information, anybody to bá gbé sórí social media tó bá believe pé prosecutor rí tí ó transfer lọ sí the appropriate quarters ó kàn ṣe exercise ni o. ibi tá ti kọ́kọ́ ní problem jù nìyẹn tá bá ti ń ké ariwo fine social media is helpful but not in all cases pàápàá tó bá wà sensitive. It's always good that when you want to scream on social media, do the right thing first with the authority, then come to social media to back it up. But tobacco fẹjọ́ sùn lórí social media, don't shake on social media. Teba play, like all those ones, all they can do is titi wa ilowa okay, òun lọ nǹkan tó ṣe. And te play audio yẹn sì. Tó bá ti gbọ́ pé on ti play síta, tó ti rí pé ọkọ record òun. Ẹni yẹn náà ti ní opportunity àti lọ sọ pé bóun ṣe àti lọ má béèrè. Báwo ló ń ṣe lè deny gbogbo tó ń sọ yẹn? In case tàbá pò wọlé as witness. Because ẹ ti play sí níta gbangba ó dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ in advance. But ní condemn yẹn, èyí tí Yomi Fabiyi ṣe ló máa condemn. But whatever the case may be, ó máa wúlò tí prosecutor tí ó fẹ́ tó bá ní access sí àbí tẹ send ẹ lọ sọ́fíìsì yẹn àbí tí case ẹ bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ because tí ò bá rí kò ní lo mọ́ nǹkan tó bá fi kọ charge àbí tó bá fi pèèyàn fún witness wípé ẹ mọ olúwa mi mo fẹ́ pèèyàn báyìí a ní kó play audio yẹn a dẹ̀ ti pè ẹlẹ́rìí yẹn a ti bẹ̀bẹ̀ because even some witnesses ìjọba wa need láti sanwó fún wọn in some countries they pay them to come and serve as witness. Ẹni tó bá wà ní Texas tí case bá wà ní Maryland tẹ́ bá ní kó wá bá yín witness a sọ fún yín pé ṣe máa sanwó ticket òun ṣe máa fowó sọ́tẹ̀lì èlò lè máa fún òun máa fi àsìkò òun sílẹ̀ ni. So they pay witnesses pé wá bá jẹ́rìí lásán you pay pé wá bá sọ nǹkan sí kò bá jẹ́ ìjọba ló pé. So only stage tẹ́lẹ̀ fi force èèyàn wá tẹ́ bá subpoena tó máa wá àbí tó bá yẹ kó dé stage yẹn wá sọ kó fẹ́fẹ́ ní ẹni bench warrant. So orú case ti voice mama Mohbad yẹn tó bá rí tí ẹni adáyẹ prosecutor bá rí tó yìí tèmú lọ fún ó máa verify níbo ló ti wá ta ló ní ṣóòtọ́ ni ṣẹ́ni yẹn ready láti maintain ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yẹn. So tẹ́ bá present ẹ̀ fún tó bá gbà sọ́wọ́ tí ìyàwó bá náà ò lè yọjú wàhálà ni. So it must be balanced. Can she come to stand and defend that stuff? So another thing here. So my sister, let's hope àwọn tó ní lọ́wọ́ tó bá ti gbé jáde, if she can be able to come and defend it in court, it will be useful. I hope I've answered you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. That's just my own little something I'm just like looking at. So
do you have any other thing? Any other remarks?
No. Yeah, and again, hopefully, like the good thing now that I'm a bit calm is that okay, fine. Like what you've said, like the police are already working on the CCTV and everything. So at least that's a because I also know like what you said that it's not all police because I've had my mom deal with like police case. And the police in the case did not like that is when I realized I had faith in Nigeria police, and I'm like, yeah, these people, if they want to work, they will definitely do something. Because the person they even helped us to arrest then was MIA. We could not even reach her, and they were even able to track and even find out this person. This same Nigeria, I was like, wow, that's good. I know that okay, fine. Thank God that the CCTV is working, and I know that something good will come out of it, and hopefully because this thing is going to be like if this case gets solved by God's grace, it's going to give us even people in diaspora like okay fine, there's a peace that yes, I have a country, I have a place to go back home to, I have a country that the system like I tell people like people in diaspora, I'm very sure 99 people, everybody, the hustle here is real. Is almost the same thing as Nigeria, but we are just in a place where the system is working. You are in a place where you know that nobody can just kill me and just go scot-free. But if this gets resolved in Nigeria, we know that, yeah, we are sure and we have at the back of the mind that at least one case got solved in Nigeria. And I really appreciate everybody standing by the real justice. And I really appreciate, like, I finally found a place where they are not just shading, they are not just fighting and things like that. So it's actually good because when we start fighting each other, instead of people coming together, fine. Yeah, this person, I hear people say, hey, this person was the one that, yeah, I was also mad at Karimo, Sister Karimo, sorry, from the beginning of the case because the way she brought it up. But this person already apologized. She already apologized to the father of the child. Like, we outside, we are just here fighting for this. She already apologized to the man. So it's led to the father of the child saying, oh, I did not forgive her. So people now taking it and saying, oh, we did not forgive her before. We just wanted things from her. So she did not have things we didn't get information for her. That's how we had to let it go. I'm like, really? We need justice. All we need is justice. Whether Sister Karima or Mrs. Karima is doing it for our own good, at least it is working towards justice. Whether Mr. Yomi is doing it for his own good because whatever beef he has with the other actress is none of anybody's business. We are all fighting for justice.
How does that even correlate? Which is actress?
So
I said, who told them that the actress doesn't want Mohbad to get justice?
Yeah, whoever that person is, wherever they are fighting, oh, Karimo is trying to get back to her family. It's none of our business. The main point is that she's here trying to give us information of how to get justice. I think that is what we all should face, and I'm really happy about everything.
The most important thing is if our actions is geared towards justice, it doesn't have any dilution. Any sick person can sit in the corner of the house to give it any dirty meaning. If whatever actions we're taking, whatever sacrifice we're making is geared towards justice, that should be it. So anybody trying to give it any coloration to satisfy their dirty mindset is not making any sense. And it's not tenable. So don't give it any thought at all, please. Don't let them affect your IQ. So I will appeal to you not to even allow that to rent free, to enjoy rent free in your head. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I really appreciate. Thank you for not allowing.
Please, can I say something? Can I say something?
I really sorry, God's protection. I'm really sorry. So I really appreciate that you are not looking at the noise, because honestly, I will not lie to you. This morning when I went on one other live program, I was like, Kilotun Sola Roy Ibai. I just had to log off. Like, I'm not really interested in batching I don't want. So when I later like, okay, fine, let me just go. Maybe other person would have come up, and I saw you and I was like, okay, fine. So at least somebody is still on the track. People are still on the track. So I appreciate everybody on this. Mrs. Abike, Mrs. Anolua, Mrs. Olohoun. Sorry, I cannot pronounce very well. So I really appreciate everybody. I really appreciate everybody for standing strong. And we know that justice is definitely, it might take all these things and say, oh, one big man is involved. I don't care. Whoever the big, you are big in your own pocket. Oh, you have not done it. You are not. God is not ready to say, oh, it's your time. So definitely, Adedoyin was doing his own, but God said it was time. And you can imagine what Timothy's wife did. Yes, she was screaming. You can imagine Adedoyin's wife was the main person that allowed us to solve the case. She was the one screaming. She didn't let anybody rest. She was the one doing everything.
Okay, thank you.
So thank you, everybody. Let me just end it there. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, bye.
God's protection. 1 minute. Let's say I know Oluwapa is here. God's protection. 1 minute. I know Oluwapa, are you there? Jimmy, you're mute. You're mute your mic. Mute. Okay, God's protection. Let's hear you. I know Oluwapa is so.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Me, I don't really have much to say, but I will just talk about Karimo forgiveness. I don't know the reason why people are so heartless like that, and we are crying for justice. We said we need justice, and we have been praying about this since all this while, that God should provide someone for us so that we can expose them. We are not God. We are not God. I don't know the reason why they don't want to forgive her. I don't even know the person that they are even working for. I don't know the person that they are working for, because I don't. Àwọn aláyé onírọ́ òfò, àwọn onírọ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ǹdẹ̀. Mi mọ reason why tán fi ń parọ́ tó yẹn. Tán dẹ̀ gbé irọ́ kalẹ̀ níyẹn, tán dẹ̀ pa léṣù pé wọ́n ṣàfẹ́ léèyàn lọ. It's unfair.
is unfair níwọ̀n ìgbà tó bá ti jẹ́ pé ó wà nínú ìwé mímọ́ tọ́lọ́run sọ wípé má jẹ́ kí oòrùn kó wọ̀ bá ìbínú ẹ. Mo máa ń sọ kinní kan tẹ́ ẹ bá lọ wo àwọn correct original prophet tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n wà ó tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ń rìnà gidi tọ́lọ́run ń lò wọ́n gidi ẹ lọ wo ìpìlẹ̀ wọn wọ́n ti ba ayé jẹ́ bọ̀nà jẹ́ irú wọn gan lọ́lọ́run máa ń sábà lò we are not God a kì í ṣọlọ́run. Ọ̀rọ̀ Kàrímọ́ ló dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ wípé èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé ó jalè ẹ ṣe understand káwọn ọlọ́pàá wá sọ pé kó wá darapọ̀ mọ́ wọn. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé tẹ́lẹ̀ olè yẹn bá rí tó bá wà nínú iṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá yẹn tó wá padà wá lọ rí àwọn tó ń jalè ẹ mọ̀ pé ó máa dá gbogbo bó ṣe ń operate mọ̀ ó ti wà nínú kinní yẹn ó ti wà ń bẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ so she knows that it's because ẹ̀gbọ́n jẹ́ kí n sọ kinní kan fún yín possibility wà gan kó jẹ́ pé kò sówó alágbára kankan bí kinní kó jẹ́ pé àwọn fúnra wọn náà ń bribe ẹ ti understand kó jẹ́ pé fúnra wọn ni wọ́n ń bribe. Okay, for instance tó bá jẹ́ pé owó alágbára wà ń bẹ̀ bí mo ṣe jòkó tí mo reason torí mi ní wáìfì látàárọ̀ bí mo ṣe jòkó báyìí bí èmi kàn ń sọ ni lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad tí mo kàn ń reason. Ó yá nígbà tí wọ́n sọ pé owó alágbára wà ń bẹ̀ ṣé kó bá jẹ́ pé owó alágbára wà ń bibẹ̀ ni wọ́n lọ gbé wáìnì fáwọn ọlọ́pàá àti kinní pé ká má ṣe ní ṣé kì í ṣe phone call ló máa jẹ ni phone call ló máa jẹ.
God's possession ẹ tún lọ jìnnà tó bá yẹ kó wà lágbára yẹn ló wà ń bẹ̀ that means pé gbogbo àwọn tó wà nílé yẹn ni wọ́n ti bá sọ̀rọ̀ àbí kó tó di pé ọlọ́pàá gbé gbogbo wọn kí ló pé ọlọ́wọ́ alágbára yẹn ò ṣe gba béèlì gbogbo wọn.
nǹkan tí mo kọ́ nínú kéèsì ni pé
threat lásán ló wà nù ẹ̀
threat nìkan ni that's just it. So àwọn tó ń sọ pé even the owner of Mohbad the person that owns Mohbad ẹni tó bí Mohbad baba Mohbad said and I quote ó lóun ti dáríjì Kàrímọ́. What else do you want him to do? He's a prophet indeed. He will never have any bad-minded with anyone because of what he was carrying. Torí ó gbé àgbélébù tó jẹ́ pé ó ju ti everybody dání. He's a prophet. You people should not forget. So ẹ̀yin wá jáde láàárọ̀ ẹ wá ní ẹ ti pe bàbá máa jáde lọ́sàn-án. Are you the one that is controlling Baba? Let us know. Is it because of your 100K? What are you people using to threaten Baba?
Ọmọ bàbá gangan ọmọ bàbá tó nítorí bàbá yẹn ń ṣe wàhálà yìí òun kọ bàbá òní bàbá tó bá dọ̀la tó bá padà wá bàbá yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ dáríjì tẹ̀bá ní bàbá yẹn sọ́nù ni èyí àdàgbà rí èjì ẹni kó máa bínú bínú yẹn èjì yẹn lẹ́nu máa bínú bínú yẹn ṣé káàdì mọ́gò òṣèlú ni.
Let me tell you something ṣé kò ṣe mí ni ó yẹ ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká tó wá wò bí eléyìí ọdún kan báyìí àti láwọn wá justice ó ti lé ní ọdún kan àti oṣù méjì ẹsẹ̀rẹ̀sán ọ̀túnla ló máa pé oṣù méjì ọ̀túnla next tomorrow náà announce ẹ̀ pé 12 and Mohbad was dead on the 11th right so ó máa pé oṣù méjì ní ọ̀túnla ọdún kan àti oṣù méjì fídíò Kàrímọ́ tẹ́ play tí ẹ pass tẹ́ ẹ fail níbẹ̀ and you people still said we should continue to be playing it. We should be wasting our data on that old video of Kàrímọ́. So definitely you people did not want way forward. Who are you working for? The only thing that Kàrímọ́ said was, where is the CCTV camera? Ṣé nǹkan tọ́mọ yẹn fi ṣe anybody nìyẹn? And CCTV camera tọ́mọ yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ béèrè. Ó lè fi yọ.
Gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n wá ń takò yẹn ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mi.
Wọ́n yẹ 4 months rádà. Nǹkan tèmi náà fẹ́ sọ fún yín nìyẹn.
Àwọn tó ń ṣe pẹ̀lú tó ń bá àwọn wájọ́ sísì wọ́n ti ní ẹ má lọ sí sáìdì ibẹ̀ yẹn ẹ lè má ṣe gbọdọ̀ ọ̀dà wọn yẹn kọ̀sítẹ́ bá ti lọ síbi ibẹ̀ yẹn àṣírí máa tú ọmọ àwọn máa fa gbòòrò máa fa gbó ohun tẹ́fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹni tẹ́fẹ́ gbà kan lọ́wọ́ ẹni kẹ́ fèsì pẹ̀lú bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn bá fà yẹn.
Ó yá ẹ wo nǹkan ẹ wo Naira Marley tán fight ṣé tó ti rí another update sí mi case àbí mi post tó ti tún kọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Naira Marley ń sìn àmọ́ bóyá òótọ́ ni àmọ́ bóyá irọ́ ni Karimo will take you to America. Mo sọ fún yín pé ibi tí mo wà yà ń jẹ mí àjẹ́. Ẹ now. Tó ní àwọn Naira Marley jíun gbé àti Zinoliski. Tó ní wọ́n jíun gbé pé wọ́n gba gbogbo nǹkan wọn pé wọ́n fẹ́ pa òun. Fún òun escape ní fún òun dẹ̀ ní ẹlẹ́rìí, òun dẹ̀ ní àwọn fídíò.
Ṣé kò ń ṣe kíní kan láìsí mà lọ́pọ̀ yẹn?
Ní kíní kan ní tẹ́ mo ti gbàgbé orúkọ ọmọọṣẹ́ ìkan náà àwọn dáńsà ìkẹsẹ̀ ẹ̀kan tó yọ.
Kíní kan láìsí lọ́pọ̀.
This smart, he posted it this morning.
Can you imagine?
He made a video this morning that I think VDM also commented about it. Sorry.
Yes, he have reposted it and he have talked about it.
He had bruises all over him this morning.
Yes. Imagine we don't know. See, let me tell you something. This justice can come out from any angle. Àmọ́ bóyá ìyẹn lọ́lọ́run tún fẹ́ fi fún wa pé ibi tẹ́ ẹni tẹ́ sọ pé kò sí níbẹ̀ ó wà níbẹ̀. This Mohbad case is not just only one person that find the boy. And we said we should bring out the camera. Tábà ti di CCTV camera yẹn sí ẹni tán bá dárúkọ wọn á máa dárúkọ ara wọn. Very simple case. And you people are dragging this girl. You are telling Baba that ẹlẹ́ Òdùmọ̀ṣù kí ló Òdùmọ̀ṣù ṣe fún yín. When we are telling you people that Òdùmọ̀ṣù is not working, you people said we are lying.
God's protection. God's protection. Mr. Yomi ẹ káàsán sà àbí ẹ kú ọ̀lẹ́ sà. Ṣé àmọ̀ gbogbo kínní yìí tí n bá ń ṣe pé àwọn èèyàn wa ìkà ni wá ìkà làwọn èèyàn. Nígbà tí Karimo máa ń tó ń sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ nípa family ẹ̀ tó ń sọ nípa ìyá ẹ̀ tó ń sọ nípa àbúrò ẹ̀ láti tọ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ sí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ ní gbogbo àgbáyé ṣé ó yẹ yín kò ń ṣe ìkà o kò ń ṣe ìkà ńgbà yẹn wọ́n ń gbé gẹ́gẹ́ wọ́n sọ ẹ mọ̀ èèyàn gidi ni ó ń ṣe dáadáa kíníkan ń sìn tó ti wá dé ibi tí hold on tó ti dé ibi tó yẹ kó dé ń sìn yìí ni wọ́n ti da gbogbo ẹ̀rù àwọn ìkà wọn ọ̀fẹ́ kékeré kò ṣe lọ́mọlọ́mọ ò ṣe lọ́kọ́ tó dà náà.
Ẹ wo Benjas bó ṣe ń pariwo láàárín ọ̀tọ̀ CCTV camera.
Tó ṣe tú nínú zoo.
Ẹ̀rọ ara ìyẹn ò yá àná ni mo gbà pé àrò nìyẹn wà tó ń gba treatment. Ṣé Benjas bó ṣe ń pariwo yẹn rò pa ó mọ̀ bó ṣe wà yẹn.
Àwọn tó gba Mohbad pọ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ ti tọrọ dáríjì àwọn ìbọn náà ti bẹ̀bẹ̀ tí wọ́n lè fi yẹn máa ní èlò ọmọlọ́mọ.
Àbí o ṣé òun ló pa gan ni mà question tó yẹ ká béèrè ṣé Karimo ló pa ni ṣó wà Nàìjíríà ni.
Mrs. Ọmọdáṣọlá ṣé Nàìjíríà lẹ́wà. Àbí ìwọ wá lógun ayé tó wá mú wọn kí Benjas dẹ̀ máa pariwo we are saying we need camera tó jẹ́ pé bàbá ò sí ń bẹ̀. Bàbá wà ní ibi tó jẹ́ pé ó ti ń tó wà ń lé wọn. Wọ́n fún wọn níbi the easiest ẹgbẹ́gbẹ́ ìsìn bọ̀ mi.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé ṣé ẹ̀wọ̀n kan tó fọ́ nìyí? Ṣé pa ọkùnrin lẹ́rìn? Ṣé pa yín lẹ́rìn?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ kéèsì yẹn gbogbo. Tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ kéèsì yẹn. Àwọn tó máa wà ní tó máa gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ pa wọn. Ṣé ẹ̀ ń bọ́ mi? In this kind of a case, ẹ̀dọ̀ máa gbọ́rọ̀ nǹka ẹ̀ ni lọ́ọ̀yà ìjọba àti lọ́ọ̀yà ẹnikẹ́ni tí wọ́n bá fi ẹ̀sùn kàn gbogbo wa ìdílé àti lọ́ọ̀yà kò sí ìtọ́nọ́rọ̀ mọ́.
Exactly.
So story at the end ìtọ́ nìyẹn the government will take over because government ló máa prosecute kò sí personal lawyer bí ìfẹ́ wọn tó ní kàn ṣe lágbára tó. Your personal lawyer cannot prosecute criminal case.
Why are they even telling us that people should don't listen to Karimo? Now, Karimo said one new thing yesterday now. She said, and I quote, she said, Wumi's mother wants to take Wumi out of the country. And people are still dragging Karimo. Imagine.
Ẹ̀wọ̀n ọ̀fẹ́ kú nípa àwọn information tó vital ni so they are trying to cut her off.
Ọ̀nà méjì níbi tí bí ó ṣe jẹ́ pé Karimo lọ́rin tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ CCTV tó ti ń ṣe báyẹn ọlọ́bí ti rí pé gbogbo wàhálà tàṣe láti join òun ló máa ṣe kí ni ló fẹ́ gboríyìn because wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé tá bá ti lè rí kámẹ́rà ìrókò tí wọ́n sílé agbẹ́dó then the story will start changing, trial will start. Àwọn òde ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́bẹ̀ yẹn rárá. Ọ̀dẹ̀ fẹ́ tọ́ṣì ohun tẹ́yìn ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́bẹ̀ káwọn máa fi sọ̀rọ̀. Ọ̀dẹ̀ fẹ́ kẹ́yìn èèyàn fèsì apá abẹ yẹn. So ohun táwọn bá ṣe sọ lọ ẹni kí n máa ṣe. Táwọn iṣẹ́ táwọn ṣe nìyẹn.
Àwa náà ní ìdá tí máa pray ká máa lo platform wa pray enough of justice. Ẹ jẹ́ ká rí ìtọ́sán wa we need prayer to our life. Àwọn mo gbọ́ sórí blogger kan lánàá níwájú ọlọ́ọ̀bá tó wọ́n ní ẹni tó máa ń wo blogger yẹn before Mohbad case wọ́n ní àwọn 8 péré 8 followers ẹjọ́ mo ń bọ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ láti ń bọ̀.
Wọn ò fẹ́ kí kéèsì yẹn tán ni Mr. Yomi wọn ò fẹ́ kó tán because bí wọ́n ṣe ti compromise ẹ mọ̀ àwọn tó wà nídìí bí báyà bàbá bébì dẹ̀ ló ń ṣe ló ń bá wọn ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ń fún wọn lówó.
ẹni tẹ́ ẹ pè ní bàbá bébì kan ni ó ní bébì ẹ gbàgbé àná ló lọ mọ ẹ bá mi má ìyẹn for free.
So kí ló dé tó ń ṣùdì
ẹni tí.
There is no space now. Where is the space? No space now.
Okay, Oluti sọ̀rọ̀. Maybe you can ask her for her space. African TV.
Ẹni tí wọ́n pè.
It's fine. I can just drop. I'll just listen to them.
Ọmọ àǹtírísí lọ́rọ̀ fún òun ní but lastly ọmọ àǹtírísí kọ́ ló lọ́mọ.
Us protection and support what you have just said. Ọmọ yẹn ti jọ àyà jù.
Ọmọ ìwọ.
Ọmọ ẹyin tẹ.
Lọ́mọ yẹn. Ẹ̀rí pa àyà ló ń gbé kéèkì lọ ni. Àyà ló máa ń gbé kéèkì lọ lóṣooṣù.
Ló ń jẹ́ àyà.
Àyà àná rẹ̀ Mohbad eléyìí ikú báyìí. Eyín la bí ọmọ. Ọmọ yẹn gan gbé borun ayé ni ó fi gbà kan jọ spending.
ẹ̀mọ̀kan tó fọ́ọ̀nì ni pé yàtọ̀ sí pé àwọn púpù yìí wọ́n ti ní èèyàn tó fi wọ́n lọ́kàn balẹ̀ pé àwa ti dá wọn ti wá sí wọn láàrin kan máa bá wọn bá yí bọ̀ ọkọ̀ ogun ò balẹ̀ báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ máa sùn I don't understand báwo ló ìfẹ́ máa sùn because àlàpọ̀jọ́ ìjà àwọn tá à ń sọ ìwọ̀n ní life kárí àti mess up ẹ ti ọ̀sán wọ́n ló gbàlá gidi ni and this thing is still roving on their head.
Wọn ní conscience lọ ṣe lè.
Ọgùyọ̀mí ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ ní pé nígbà tó ń wà Nàìjíríà Ọgùyọ̀mí ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ nígbà tó ń wà Nàìjíríà ó ní tí ò bá tí mú gbọ́ àti smile up ó ní kò lè sùn ó ló gbọ́dọ̀ mú gbọ́ àti smile up kó tó lè sùn.
Kò sówó kokéènì.
Ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ máa ìṣọ́mọlélẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Igbó àti Smirnoff.
Ẹgbẹ́ ló sọ ẹgbẹ́ ní kò lè sùn.
Ó ní wùwọ́n àti àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ kò sọ́mọ lára wọn. Ó ń sọ ọmọkọ́mọ ni ọmọkọ́mọ.
Ṣẹ́ni àwọn ọkùnrin bọ́ ìgbó.
Tọ́kọ̀ ló fún bọ́ọ̀ yẹn ní ojú bọ̀bọ́ nǹkan ti ṣí kó tó kú. Ojú ẹ̀ ti ṣí olóòdà mọ̀ ojú ẹ̀ ṣí ló jẹ́ kó pa. Ó mọ̀ ojú ẹ̀ ti ṣí.
Yes, ó mọ̀ ojú ẹ̀ ti ṣí ló ṣe pa.
Ó mọ̀ ojú ẹ̀ ti ṣí.
Ogun ní.
Ìjọ tí mo ti kàgbákò obìnrin kan tó ti ra ẹpọ̀ mi mú tó lóun rí mẹ́sẹ̀gì tó lóun fẹ́ fàájá. Ẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ ìjọ ẹ̀ ni mo mọ̀ pé ìyá da lára ọmọ ẹjọ́ tó wá fẹ́ ẹpọ̀ mi já ta ló fẹ́ máa fọwọ́ ko ìyá mi nìkan ló lè fọwọ́ ko kò dẹ̀ sí ìyàbọ̀ bò ní ó máa já kiri.
Ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú pẹ̀lẹ́rìn.
Mo ya gba kámú tó tí mo ráyè bọ́ síta báyìí efele ihò oníbò ṣòkòtò àti bóyá ọlọ́run ní fóònù wà lápò mi tí mo fi pa ọlọ́pàá mo ní mo ti pàdé lè ẹ pọ̀ ló pọ̀ bùsọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn àní máa já sẹ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n àṣẹ wọn mí ẹlẹ́ mo ní ó máa já kiri oṣù àkó máa já fẹ́ pọ̀ lẹ̀ ó yá fi lẹ̀ kí lè lè nà ó dájọ́ ẹ wo bí ìyàwó tó yà ni kò sí kò ní dáfẹ́ tó lù mí o tí ìyá bá mú ẹ nítorí bóyá ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ bó lọ́dá ní sùúrù ẹjọ́ èmi ò ṣe mẹ́sẹ̀gì tó ti pẹ́ ẹni yẹn mo ti rí almost a year 2 years mo ní mo kú o ẹ ti bá débi pé ẹ máa di tó bá ṣe pò tó ṣe pùrùrù tó ṣe ẹ̀pọ̀ kì í wù àbẹ́pọ̀ máa ń wù padà.
kò fẹ́ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹn kò fẹ́ kó wúlò mọ́ ni kàkà kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ má jẹ sí ilé fẹ́ fi ṣe má fi dà wá dànù.
olóore lọ nìyẹn.
á dẹ̀ lè pẹ̀lẹ́ á lọ máa jẹ́ṣẹ́ lómi.
á jẹ́ṣẹ́ lómi tí Yomi dẹ̀ ti daṣẹ́lẹ̀ nìyẹn kò sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́.
jápọ̀.
fẹ́ fi ṣàwádànù ni.
ẹ wo bí ẹjẹ máa fàdúrà
àwọn obìnrin kan dájú ẹ̀sà àwọn obìnrin kan wà ní ayé tó dájú.
ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ kọ́lọ́dá jí mi o anybody tó bá ní òun 19 to 28 years lọ́wọ́ yìí ẹ gbàgbé yìí kọ́lẹ̀ tọ́ wọn ìfẹ́ mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe ń tó tọ́ wọn ọ̀tọ̀ ṣáà ọmọ tó jẹ́ pé àwọn tó ń bá wọn sùn àwọn ọmọ bọ́ìsì sẹ́ẹ̀tì wọn wọ́n ṣe ń fa kolos lọ́ fa skọ́ǹkì lọ́ mú gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́ fi ń bá wọn sùn tí mi bá kí ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ báyìí bí kẹ́mi ọ̀bọ ni pípàpàpàpà lọ́ba gbọ́dọ̀ látòkè bá ní ìwọ bọ́ ikú dé o. nǹkan ọmọ ìgún nígbà tó ń gúnṣẹ́ ní o mo ní ẹ gbàgbé bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó lè fèsì fún Nàìjíríà ìwọ láyé pẹ̀lú àwọn tó wà tàyè ẹ̀jẹ̀ lójú
ẹni tó lè fi fún wa yọ ẹni tó ju yóò gbé bì kan ẹni tó ju yóò gbé bì kan lẹ̀ fún.
àwọn ọmọ náà sọ yìí tó bá ká ọwọ́ lé ọkọ̀ àyà olúwẹ̀ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gégekúge ipa kí ni ìmọ̀ kọ́ àwọn yóò gbọ́ kankan o tó bá ti wà ní lẹ́fù báyìí lẹ́gbó díẹ̀ rí ọlọ́run bá ṣàkóso tó ẹni tọ́lọ̀ bá jẹ́ tó ìwà láyé.
Mr. Yomi interdisvirgin tiwa ti tó ó mú ká padà sórí ọ̀rọ̀ justice.
àbí ẹ̀yin náà gbójú yín síbì kan Mr. Yomi ẹ gbójú síbì kan.
etí ni wọ́n disvirgin tiwa ni.
ọlọ́wọ́ yín ọgbà ní àgbákò.
ṣe rí gbogbo nǹkan tó wà lọ́nà àmì ọlọ́run at times ó dá ká máa ṣe interlude báyìí náà ok tàbá dẹ̀ ṣe interlude ká padà sí ibi tí a ti ń bọ̀ like I was trying to say the other time kí nítorí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ attend sí bí yẹn so mo fi pé message yẹn is taken already ó ti yé everybody tó yẹ kó yé so because a lot of people will still come around pé iye gbà kan ní kíní kan ni èyí kọ́ lè ṣiṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ so they should go and find out whatever then you go. Èyàn dẹ̀ máa ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe lọ not until tó bá rí result that is when they will believe ìgbà yẹn lójú wọn máa ká that is one. Now another thing tí a láti note ni pé like I usually say ṣe rí gbogbo àwọn tá à ń fight for justice for Mohbad snitches pọ̀ ní wa gan-an wọ́n ti da èèyàn sáàrin tó ẹ pé àwọn dẹ̀ ni most wọn ni wọ́n wà ní forefront aside from àwọn tí wọ́n máa rán pé kán lọ máa attack pages or kán máa bring page àwọn èèyàn down most wọn ni wọ́n wà ní forefront tí wọ́n bá dẹ̀ ti ń rí i pé àwọn èèyàn ti ń push lọ wọ́n ti ń make a move lọ síbi tó tọ́ ti máa jáde then problem máa ṣẹlẹ̀ and that is why tí a fi rí i pé káàmpù justice for Mohbad yìí ó ti pín sí oríṣi ọ̀nà yẹlẹyẹlẹ okay but whatever it is àwọn tí wọ́n believe pé àwọn làwọn súnmọ́ bàbá Mohbad àwọn náà ní bàbá Mohbad lọ́wọ́ most lára wọ́n súnmọ́ bàbá yẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn faithfully but unknowingly to them to some of them wọn ò tí believe pé snitch na àwọn snitches kan wà láàrin àwọn táwọn bá ṣiṣẹ́ wọn ò tí nígbàgbọ́ yẹn ó dìgbà tí nǹkan ìbá wa jáde tán àwọn ló máa wá dùjù pé àtàwọn dẹ̀ ń bá àwọn yòókù yìí jà àṣàwọn eléyìí gan ni aláìda but they will soon get to know. Now why am I saying this is this? Ẹ wo látijọ́ yìí tá a bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nobody to ever máa fẹ́ ka mẹ́nu lọ sọ́dọ̀ legal team nínú wọn tẹ́ bá ti sọ legal team no go area ni don't talk about legal team don't talk about legal team they are working underneath don't talk about legal team but we could all see what happened yesterday tó bá ti jẹ́ àwọn they can talk about anything and nothing will happen. Ẹ wo torí pé bàbá ní adájọ́ mi ó pè mí and iṣẹ́ lọ́ọ̀yà nìyí every time kì í ṣe ìgbà tó ń bá lọ sí kóòtù nìkan bàbá lè gbọ́ any information kó ru lójú kó pe bàbá lọ́ọ̀yà náà lè ọ̀hún náà lè investigation kan lè já sí wọn lọ́wọ́ wọ́n á pè bàbá láti tún make some confirmation or clarifications. Now this person now call bàbá to say bàbá ẹ̀ lọ́ta kankan báyìí o anybody tó bá pè yín ẹ gbọ́ wọn out ẹ direct wọn àwọn tí ò bá fẹ́ lọ tó bá lè sọ fún yín hear them then we will discuss. For baba doing that alone fúnra ara wọn wọ́n dẹ̀ ti agree pé one lawyer should go because ó ti bẹ́ni tí wọ́n fẹ́ kí bàbá bá sọ̀rọ̀ ó ti jẹ́ kí bàbá bá ẹnìyẹn sọ̀rọ̀ in that wise ẹni
ó ti orí tó rán nínú nǹkan tí lọ́yà.
Bàbá kò sí nǹkan kan tó rán ṣe rí wọn ṣe rí wọn wọ́n ní nǹkan kan tí wọ́n hide but a lot of people tó ń tẹ̀lé wọn wọn ò mọ̀ àwọn yẹn ń tẹ̀lé wọn blindly.
God bless you Mr. Expander, God bless you. You understand the game.
Some of the people that follow them àwọn yẹn trust wọn wọ́n trust wọn wọ́n gbé trust wọn lé wọn wọ́n dẹ̀ ń tẹ̀lé wọn blindly. But
I don't think some of them were actually recruited to do some pattern biddings.
No, some were with them, some were innocent. Some were genuinely innocent. Some were genuinely innocent. Ṣẹ̀gẹ̀tẹ̀ tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ní dẹ́kun mọ̀. Irú àwọn tó wà innocent yẹn náà máa tún wọ́n fi wọ́n sínú carcass kan tán yẹn máa believe pé ọ̀gá náà àwọn náà mọ àwọn wà in-house. But there will be meeting after meetings kó tó kàn wọ́n at all. So that's the truth. Now, my issue lánàá yẹn ni pé anybody tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ ọba legal team gbogbo wọn máa fire ẹ̀. No, don't talk about legal team in all platforms aside from àwọn táwọn wò pé aside from Papariano tó care anybody. Any other people wọn tó bá tẹ bá mẹ́nu lọ bá legal team wọn máa tẹ̀ jáyín kó lórí ẹ̀ bá sọ̀rọ̀ legal team wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ bọ́ tó bá já wọn tó wọ́n lè jáde lánàá pé legal team yìí ó ti gbà bọ̀dé o wọ́n tún ń sọ ọkọ̀ bàbá lójú tí bàbá yẹn ò dẹ̀ rí nǹkan kan ṣe sí tí bàbá yẹn ò dẹ̀ sọ pé no lọ́ọ̀yà mi ni ó advice mi ni bí bàbá ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ náà but yet ohun tó ń fẹ́ tẹ́ bá gbọ́ nínú interview yẹn lánàá wọ́n ní it was not planned pé bàbá máa jáde sọ̀rọ̀ but
ọlọ́run rí wọn jáde nìyẹn ọlọ́run má fi àtijọ́ àti wá síbi tó yẹra.
àmì ọlọ́run bọ̀ torí pé blogger wọn ó ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹjọ́ 1 minute. Yeah, are you done? Okay then, all right, thank you. So torí pé blogger want to sọ̀rọ̀ and Baba must come out and the man was pushed out.
But ẹ̀ńdábọ̀lì yẹn jẹ́ ọ̀gbìyànmí ẹ̀ńdábọ̀lì àtẹ̀pà yẹn jẹ́.
Mo ti pè é kí wọ́n jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ báyìí. Expander. Náà ni ìgbà tí gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá fẹ́ sọ ń pa Kàrímọ́ yẹn ṣé wọn lè gbé pásítọ́rálì kan sọ ni.
No, bàbá láti di ṣẹ́rí nǹkan tí bàbá sọ náà at the end of the day nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn sọ ohun tó fẹ́ kí bàbá sọ náà kọ́ ni bàbá padà sọ. Bàbá náà fọwọ́ ṣe.
Kò tẹ́wọ́ lọ́rùn.
Ó fẹ́ kórè Kàrímọ́ tó táyé.
Òun náà ni mo sọ bí wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ kí bàbá sọ.
Kàrímọ́ to the public. Wọ́n fẹ́ fight here to the public.
Wọ́n fẹ́ kó wá ní Kàrímọ́ but Baba did not do that. Baba did not do it. Baba did not do it. Tẹ́ bá rántí the last time tí bàbá jáde ohun tí wọ́n fẹ́ kí bàbá wa ṣe ń gbà yẹn náà wọ́n fẹ́ kí bàbá wa kó wá fọ gùrẹ́sì mọ́ lórí issue pé wọ́n gba truck àbọ̀ gba kinní kan but bàbá was diplomatic enough láti sọ pé ọlọ́run ló ní káwọn náà má gba táyà kinní kan you know bàbá pẹ́ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sọ.
Kí ló ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú bàbá yẹn?
Because wọ́n ti fún bàbá yẹn ní pàpà.
Wọ́n ti rí bàbá yẹn ní kápítà. Wọ́n ti rí bàbá yẹn ní kápítà.
Máa ń dá pé orí bàbá yẹn.
àwọn pípù yìí ti àwọn gbogbo ẹmọ kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gbogbo òòsàn tó ń ṣe jọ́sí fọ̀ Mohbad àwọn pípù yìí ti rà wọ́n pátá àwọn ẹni tí ń jà tí wọ́n ń mú wa lọ́wọ́ dání náà wọ́n ti ra gbogbo òòsì yẹn pátá ẹ rí i pé wọ́n ní nǹkan kan tí wọ́n ń gbé pamọ́ sábẹ́nú tí wọ́n fẹ́ kó jáde sí public.
ṣẹ́rí orin tí bàbá yẹn kọ ṣàrò pé Wùmí ni bàbá yẹn kọ nìyẹn fún ni mi ò mọ̀ rẹ́ mi ò mọ̀ tá mi.
ẹ wo king Yomi ẹ wo ẹ̀yin náà ẹ wo ẹ bá tún padà lọ sùn ẹ tún wo ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ yìí ẹni tó sọ pé journalist lòun ó ti ṣe investigation one year and something year àwa sọ ní pé a rí CCTV lónìí a fẹ́ ra yọ ọlọ́run wa fẹ́ yọ CCTV fi gba justice fún ọmọ yẹn ìwọ wa sọ nísìnyí pé ẹ má lọ ibi CCTV yẹn ẹ rí i pé ó náwó nu wọn pè wá ni wọn ní wọn wá lọ pè é pé wá lọ dá wọn wá lọ bá Mr. Yomi sọ̀rọ̀ wọ nìkan ló lè bá sọ̀rọ̀ tó lè gbọ́ wọn á lọ pè é pé ẹ wá lọ bá sọ̀rọ̀ ni kò bá síbẹ̀ kò wá ní wà ń pé òun gangan ló wá ń torí ọlọ́run.
ṣe rí gbogbo ẹ̀ whichever way táwọn bá ti wà focused téèyàn ò pariwo tá a jà tá a ṣe pé because ànídà ti ṣe pé ànídà ti jà.
kálọ́ máa bá fọ̀ láti sákú bàbá tó wá ń ṣe tárọ̀ díẹ̀ mi.
àwọn náà ni wọ́n wà ń di ẹsẹ̀ Yèyé Kúdí náà ló wà ń di ẹ̀ nítorí nǹkan tí Yèyé Kúdí ń sọ fún wa tẹ́lẹ̀ pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí ó wá sọ nígbà tí ẹjọ́ wa ṣe pọ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ ni ẹ mọ̀ gbogbo èèyàn ti ẹ rí i pé gbogbo wọn ẹ rí i pé wọn ò sì dáadáa mọ́ ni wọn ò sì dáadáa mọ́ àṣírí ọ̀pọ̀ wọn tú náà wọn ò sì dáadáa mọ́ wọn fẹ́ káṣírí yẹn tú jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ni wọ́n fi sá wọlé díẹ̀díẹ̀ wọn ó sì dáadáa mọ̀ kò bá síbẹ̀ àgbẹ̀yìn débẹ̀ náà là ń gbọ́ látọ̀ọ́dún kan àgbẹ̀yìn débẹ̀ ẹjọ́ náà la fẹ́ mọ rò pẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́ la fẹ́ mọ ra dátà ní dátà fẹ́ mọ jóná ẹni tó wá sọ pé a lè gba ibi báyìí ká fi wọlé sí wọn lára ẹ jẹ́ ká gba bí ìwọ wá ṣiṣẹ́ fún 1 year ìwọ wá sọ lónìí nísìnyí pé iṣẹ́ tí mo ṣe ká rí kíní yìí báyìí ó hẹ́pù iṣẹ́ tiẹ̀ náà tàbá rí nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí náà ó glorify gbogbo iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ti ń ṣe látọdún kan ó dé gbogbo ẹ̀ ládé ni nítorí èmi máa ń pe àgbá elépo kò kí ń pariwo èyí tí ò lépo nu òun ni mo sọ mò ń bọ̀ ó gbẹ̀gìrì kò ní sí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ ọdún kan àkànfi ra dátà ẹ̀ẹ̀mọ dátà tí yẹn ń rà lọ́dún kan àkànfihàn dátà àfi jóná lásán ẹ̀yìn àwọn àdìdè wa lónìí sọ wá sọ pé wọ́n pè wọ́n ara tó wọn yà wọ́n pè wọ́n ètò ẹ̀nà jẹ́ kí sọ kí tí mo fẹ́ sọ mo tún lè mọ ní táìmù àti sọ́ngbà mímọ́ mo sọ pé kò filẹ̀ nítorí pé àwọn èèyàn alágbára mẹ́ta ló wà mẹ́ kò sí alágbára kankan tó ju ọlọ́run lọ ọlọ́run ló dé nítorí a ti sọ fún wọn látọdún kan pé ọlọ́run ń bọ̀ wá ọlọ́run ò kì í sùn náà kò sí alágbára kankan tó lè ju ọlọ́run lọ ẹ jẹ́ ká débẹ̀ ká wò.
ṣé ń gbọ́ ọlọ́run wà wọ́n ayé púpọ̀ tó fẹ́ ní àti gbọ́ ó ti yé yín ẹ ti gé ẹ̀tẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
mo fi kọ́ sí ẹ má dá lóhùn ẹ má sọ pé ẹ ti gbọ́ secret king mo ń kọ́ king secret ẹ ti gbọ́ gbogbo kítàgbà bá ti sọ ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mojúbà fún yín àgbà mojúbà mo ti gbọ́ àgbà mojúbà afẹ́júbà fún wọn ní àtẹríba kò sí problem àtẹríba ṣùgbọ́n pẹ̀lú ògo ọlọ́run ibi tá à ń lọ tọ́lọ́run gbé wa lọ yìí náà ọmọ ọlọ́mọ la máa ń rán níṣẹ́ dé tòótò àwọn náà kan gbọ́ ọmọ tí wọ́n náà kalẹ̀ kan lọ wò ó kóun náà lọ bẹ̀ kó lọ mú tiẹ̀ náà wà. iṣẹ́ mi kí ni wà ń tẹ̀lé yín ṣá a sì ń fàdúrà fikún.
What I would do ẹ bá ó ṣẹlẹ̀.
King secret ẹtọjú ẹ secret king secret ẹtọjú ẹ.
mo like style yẹn sí that new style is nice.
ẹtọjú ẹ àwọn ó ti yé wa ẹtọjú ẹ àǹfààdúrà tẹ ẹtọjú ẹ mọyà ṣáà lọ́lọ́run àná Ọlọ́run ti dé tán sẹ Ọlọ́run ni mo ti dé kò í ṣe pé Ọlọ́run bọ̀ wá mọ́ o tẹ́lẹ̀ ni Ọlọ́run bọ̀ wá sí Ọlọ́run ni mo ti dé Ọlọ́run ti dé sínú justice yìí Ọlọ́run sì ti fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ tiẹ̀ dáàdi ẹ fi orin Mohbad sí ká fi jayé díẹ̀.
All right, thank you.
Waiting be this one like this. Been through many things, many gist. Oh, I still find my peace. Oh, they do like see me, I know they see. Like say I know they hear. Which kind of person be this? Oh, waiting be this one like this. Been through many things, and I ain't jealous. I be dealing with finding peace. Survivor, me a nigga, money chaser, faster than the bullets, flying like the rockets, but my will never rest, king of South and US, faster than the car, no ever miss faster than the Benzo, the bullet was so, bad on the ground.
Mo mọ̀ pé ń rò sínú pé mi ò mọ́jó ẹ̀ẹ́bẹ̀ ṣe ń rò sínú ni mò ń gbọ́.
Reading my time, I'm so badly gone. I need to know cause I wanted to make up. They won't say you're nigga. They want to down your picture. Before you are my oh my nigga. You go there when I no get a job. Oh my nigga. You go there when I no get a job. Cause my mama be praying for me, say make I get it. Oh my baby, she you go there before my sorrow lady. Waiting be this one like this. Been through many things, many gist.
Giravamo per tutto a fare big boy, sono OG in the game.